All right, what is going on, everybody? We are back for some more playoff action. We are starting things off in the Prospect League. Super excited to be back. We have another great matchup coming your guys' way. We got the Vikings taking on the Wyverns, number one and number two in the Prospect League. Both of these teams went down to Origin early on in the playoffs, but they are back and looking for a chance to make the grand finals. So it should be another good one. Before we get into things, I got to give a couple of shout outs in chat. Thank you, Edwin, for the tier one sub. Much appreciated. Also, Alex, thank you, Derek, for the resub for both you guys. Much appreciated. Also, shout out off stream to Skies for the Prime sub. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Should be a good start to a good night. So, yeah, looking elsewhere tonight. After this match, we're gonna head to the Challenger League, where we're gonna see the Bishops take on the Drakes in another rematch. That's coming your guys' way at 8 p.m. Eastern. So stick around for that one. And then also running out the night at 9, we've got the Dragons taking on the Kings. Another 1v4 matchup and another revenge match. So should be a great night for sure. But starting on this first matchup, we got Vikings versus the Wyverns. I'm joined by my good friend Chipmunk. Chipmunk, how are you doing here? And what are you looking forward to in this match?
I'm doing good. I'm looking forward to just, an actual close prospect match, unlike the other matches. But yeah, it should be a really good night tonight. I'm definitely looking forward to that challenger game. Bishop's trying to get some revenge here against the Drakes.
Yeah, that'll be another good one coming up at 8. I'm super excited for that one as well. But yeah, we have another great one coming down here. Gonna have to get this lobby back up in just a sec. But we've got the Vikings taking on the Wyverns that I talked about. Vikings coming into the playoffs as the number one seed in the Prospect League. Wyverns right behind them at number two. They are both very solid teams. The Wyverns, they won their first series in a 4-0 sweep. Um, and the Vikings, they lost their first series in a 4-0 sweep. Origin took that series, and then Origin also took down the Wyverns in that second series. They took them down 4-1. So both these teams dropped down. Vikings ended up taking out Velocity in a 4-0 sweep of their own. And now we're at this one here. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Losers finals. These matches are win or go home for these teams, and there's going to be a lot of nerves on the line, knowing that this could be the end of your season right here, Chipmunk.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just looking forward to this great match because, the Vikings, you know, they lost 4-0 their first match, and that was with the sub. So I'm looking forward to this, seeing what they can do with their starting three.
Yeah, so just waiting on these guys to join on in here. Yeah, should be interesting. The Vikings, they've got their guys back in here, looking just about ready to go. As we're waiting for the rest of the players to join up here. So before we get things started, I want to hear what you guys think in chat. Who's taking this series? And you guys toss a couple predictions down in there. I see a couple people rooting for the Vikings. So a couple people rooting for the Wyverns as well. So I'm curious to hear what you guys think in chat. And Chipmunk, I'll bring it to you. Do you have a prediction for this first matchup between these two teams?
Yeah, I think the Vikings are going to take it because the Vikings lost their first match in a sweep, but that was with their sub, and they ended up in the lose round one, but they ended up taking that 4-1 with their starting three. So I think Vikings going to take this one 4-1.
All right, Vikings 4-1. Good choice there. The Vikings. Yeah, looking back on things, the Vikings and the Wyverns split the regular season series between these two teams. The Wyverns won 3-1 in their first matchup, but the Vikings got their revenge with a 3-2 win in their most recent matchup. So we'll have to see how things turn out. It looks like we got everybody in the lobby, so we are gonna get them joined on up and are ready to go. So should be able to get things started here with our first matchup of the night. Losers finals between these two teams. Winner is winner is moving on with a date with Origin in the grand finals. That is tomorrow, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. So we'll have to see, making sure everything was good there. I think they're all good. Might have just joined the wrong team, but I think I think everything's sorted out there. But yeah, winner of this match is going to face Origin tomorrow in the grand finals. They're gonna have to win twice. with the bracket reset and there being a lower bracket. So it'll be a tough road, but they've got to win this matchup first, and it's going to be should be a good one tonight. See both these teams. We got the Vikings out here in the blue with King Bob, Alpha, and Yikes. And then we got the Wyverns with Control, Alt, Elite, Seabiscuit, and Wrestling Roots. Let's see who's going to show up as King Bob. Already taking a shot towards net, but that one is sent away to the side. Alpha off the backboard, hanging around the midfield. Triple commit comes out of the Wyverns, but ball just sent down harmlessly. As now Yikes trying to get things going, but Seabiscuit. A little bit of a miss there as that one's popped over a teammate. It's going to be dangerous. Alpha has to get that block, and he gets it away into the corner. And we talked about this Vikings lineup, Chipmunk. They've got their guys back. They got Alpha, Yikes, and King Bob in the lineup. They didn't have all three of these guys in their earlier matchups that we saw with Origin. How much do you think that's going to play into their maybe their chemistry a little bit delayed, or they haven't played in a little bit? How much do you think that's going to affect them?
I don't think it's gonna affect them too bad. I think they'll be okay. I'm just looking at Alpha here. I think if Alpha plays well, I think they have a really solid chance in the series.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Alpha played really great the last time we saw these guys. So to see if he can keep it up is now Control. Elite takes one towards the net. Dangerous ball. Yikes off the backboard. Could be dangerous though. Follow-up comes in. Seabiscuit. That is your two-time player of the week right there, starting things off.
Yeah, Yikes just gets a solid but bad touch off the back wall, and Seabiscuit there to just put in the top of the net.
So the Wyverns able to start things off like they would want to. As that one goes in off the car of Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit looking for it again, but couldn't quite find the touch. Looking for another one though. That one's popped high. Wrestling Roots can't find the touch. Control Elite has to get to it, but he's dunked over the top. That one might just drop in, and it does. Yikes gets the goal, and the Vikings tie things up.
Yeah, great dunk there by Yikes. Control Elite, kind of slow to it, and Yikes just there to capitalize off it.
Yeah, unfortunate 50. The Wyverns not in position to defend against that, and it allows the Vikings to tie things up. So team number one here of this best of 7 series, we're all tied up early on. As that one hanging around dangerously, the Wrestling Roots able to get back. King Bob now keeping this pressure going, try to send things across. That one's sent out. Wrestling Roots towards the midfield, but Alpha, he's there first. Alpha get on the follow towards the middle, looking for the dunk, and Alpha gets the dunk over 2 defenders and gives the Vikings their first lead of the series.
Yeah, 2 players commit to this one, and Alpha right there just put it right under him as 2 players go up, and Alpha just pinches it right under him.
Great shot there from Alpha. He's the guy that we talked about to definitely watch out for on the Vikings, and he started things off well here. Looking to continue with that one as he sends it up to the side. Ball up high. See Yikes is there looking for it, but Wrestling Roots beats him to it. As King Bob now trying to keep this offense going. Seabiscuit, he can't find the touch. Dangerous ball. King Bob by 1, looking for the turn. Pops up in the midfield. Dangerous, and Alpha's going to put it home. A great passing play for the Vikings.
Yeah, great play there by King Bob. King Bob just getting it past one and flicking it over another, and Alpha right there to just put an easy goal.
Yeah, easy goal for sure because of that great pass. And the Vikings now 3-1 lead here. Dropped the first goal, but had some good answers back here. Is now the Wyverns trying to get an answer of their own, but that one's going to go a little bit wide. Seabiscuit out towards the midfield. Control Elite looking for it, but King Bob with a great denial. He would have picked up the savior medal. As now the Wyverns are forced to retreat. Dangerous ball. Wrestling Roots just able to get that by, but gets demoed as a result. Now Seabiscuit trying to take things down. As that ball's up high in the midfield. Could be dangerous off the backboard. Yeah, touch barely comes through from King Bob, allowing the Vikings to go back on the attack here. A minute 30 remaining. As this ball's up high. Alpha's looking for it, but it's cleared away. And now minute 15 remaining in game number 1. What do the Wyverns have to do, Chipmunk, to break out of their zone and tie this one up?
Yeah, well, I think as I say a lot, pressure is key because I saw earlier, the Vikings double committing and getting a slight touch off the back wall, and Vikings or Wyvern's still not able to capitalize even off that. So I think they just need to capitalize when the mistakes happen.
Yeah, for sure. Pressure will eventually break you through, so they're gonna have to look for some offense here. Is King Bob looking for the Vikings, but yikes, puts it just a little bit high. Almost had that redirect. As that one sent up high, Seabiscuit. You're gonna leave it for Wrestling Roots, who pushes that one in the corner. Final 30 seconds of game number 1. The Wyverns trying to tie things up here and start off this series in the right way. King Bob just pushing that one away. Control to lead off the backboard. Alpha can't find a touch. Could be an opportunity. Miss comes in, but Wrestling Roots with the dunk, and they are able to get their second goal.
Yeah, I think that miss there from Seabiscuit just kind of faked them out a little bit. Didn't really expect it. And Wrestling Roots right there to get a dunk off. Yikes.
So final 19 seconds now of game number 1. The Wyverns definitely have a chance to tie this up now. Could need a good kickoff here as that one goes awkwardly towards their side. A miss comes out. Could be a shot, but it's going to go a little bit wide. Seabiscuit trying to get things going. Ball up high. Dangerous ball, but a nice win there. Alpha's just waiting for it. Trying to buy some time. Over the top of one. Trying to get that dunk. That ball pops up. The Wyverns got one more chance, but Control Delete can't get the touch, and it is going to be grounded. The Vikings come out here after not conceding the first goal. They come back 3 goals of their own, led by King Bob there on the top. 2 assists, 3 saves. A solid performance from them, and Chipmunk, the Vikings played a pretty solid game there to take game 1.
Yeah, definitely. Vikings, I even saw at the end there, Alpha just wasting as much time as possible. That was definitely great play by Alpha there. You know, um, just taking time off the clock at the end. And Vikings just really capitalizing when they need to most.
Yeah, definitely. The Vikings able to make the most of their opportunities, and they definitely capitalized. But it was most certainly a close game number 1. The Wyverns staying in this one, a battle between the 1 and the 2 seeds. It's bound to be close for sure. So I'm expecting on my perspective, I'm expecting a lot more close games just like that throughout the rest of the series. So game number 2 here getting underway. It's that ball sent back across. The Vikings holding on to the 1-0 series lead, hoping to make a move for the grand finals tomorrow. Prospect League kicks everything off on Sunday tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern with the battle between the winner and Origin. Both these teams fighting to stay alive. As this ball's down in the midfield, Control Delete looking for the shot, but it's blocked away. Seabiscuit sending that one up high. Alpha has to go for it. It's hanging towards the backboard. Seabiscuit again. The touch towards the midfield. Dangerous ball, but a great save comes out. And the Vikings are able to get it away. What a save on that one. As Alpha, oh my goodness, Alpha almost hit that ceiling shot there for the Vikings, just a little bit off. But these teams, they're firing some high-quality shots right here, Chipmunk.
Yeah, definitely. Alpha just going absolutely insane there. Almost getting a great goal, but Seabiscuit just capitalizes off that.
Wow, the passing plays and the shots from both teams have been so high quality to start things off. You see a perfect pass, Seabiscuit right in the midfield. Easy shot for him on the ground, just had to put it low and fast, and he does. So the Wyverns, again, able to start things out, and they take the first goal. So we'll have to see if, like game number 1, if the Vikings can rebound and get another couple goals of their own. It's Wrestling Roots there taking a shot towards net. But yikes. Able to send that one away to the side. Trying to follow that one up. As Alpha now sticking with it. But it's sent back. Could be dangerous here as this one pops out. But Alpha again helping his team out to send that one up. Wrestling Roots might be looking for the pass here. Looking for Seabiscuit across. But that one just sent in the corner as King Bob takes it. Seabiscuit with a nice block. Might be looking for another, but it's denied away. So that one's popped back. Gonna leave that one for King Bob, who puts it down. Almost a shot there, but it is sent away to the side now. There's Wrestling Roots was trying to get to that one. Did not get the boost or anything there. King Bob just causing nuisance. That one's a shot off the post. Not gonna go in. Turnaround here. Shot of opportunity. but it saved away the Vikings. They are putting on a lot of pressure right now, and you can see it coming out all around the field. They are unable to capitalize there. But the pressure is just huge from the Vikings right now. It seems like they're bound to break through here, but it is denied away. It's Wrestling Roots trying to turn the offense back around for the Wyverns. Shot opportunity, controls the lead. Just puts it in the corner. Wrestling Roots looking for the shot there off the backboard. Yikes has to get out to it, but he's blocked across. Seabiscuit turning that one around in the midfield. Continue from control to elite. That one's blocked up high by King Bob. But Seabiscuit, nice clear off the sidewall, looking for another one here. But that one is sent away. So the Wyverns, they were able to get the first goal here, Chipmunk. But the Vikings, they've had some good pressure. You see a shot come in from Alpha. Oh my goodness, what a shot.
Great shot there from Alpha. Just puts it up to the ceiling, and Alpha, falling it through somehow, just keeps his boost and gets it past the last defender.
Wow, what a shot, Alpha. He's definitely been missed in this lineup just a little bit. They're glad to have him in this one. And a great highlight reel shot from him to tie this game number 2 up. As Wrestling Roots to control to lead. That one's denied away. Wrestling Roots again continuing this one across. Shot opportunity. Seabiscuit looking for the shot. Follow-up opportunity is denied away. King Bob now trying to get on the counter. It's going to block that one towards the net. It might just go in off the post, and the follow comes in. King Bob puts it home, and the Vikings take the lead.
King Bob with a great 50-50. That's an insane 50-50, but Wrestling Roots had a chance, just can't read it off the post, and Bob able to capitalize off the misread.
So just like game number 1, the Wyverns, they strike first, but the Vikings have had their quick answers. And we'll have to see if the Wyverns can really turn things around here. After that first goal in game number 1, it didn't really seem like they had much going for them. So see if they can keep the offense here. So that one's towards the net, but yikes. To the corner. Wrestling Roots by 1 with a shot opportunity. He's going to go in. Wrestling Roots, a great solo play, and he ties things up.
Yeah, with one defender left, all he had to do there was just get it over the last guy, and Bob didn't have enough boost to get up. So just a simple flick there to get over the last guy.
2-2 now in game number 2. The Vikings, the number 1 seed in the Prospect League playoffs, trying to prove why they are the number 1 seed and avoid elimination. This one's sent down. Seabiscuit taken by Yikes. Yikes, nothing to continue with as that one's pinched across. King Bob just taking his time there right by Wrestling Roots. Shot opportunity sent away. Yikes, booming it down, looking for it. Follow up towards the midfield. Seabiscuit with a nice touch. He would clear that one out. Final 30 seconds now in regulation. Wyvern's trying to get one going here. Looking for the pass, but couldn't quite find it. King Bob taking his time. Looking for another one towards the midfield. But it's blocked away to the corner. The Vikings again now really trying to turn up this offense in the final seconds of this one. It's a forced retreat for the moment. Shot opportunity. Sent away by King Bob. 10 seconds. Alpha taking a touch. Seabiscuit with a great block in the midfield. One last opportunity for both teams, but it hits the ground, and we have overtime in game number 2. Seabiscuit taking that one towards the net. Shot opportunity for the Vikings, but Seabiscuit racing back, able to send that one away. Now looking for the continue. Yikes. Towards the midfield, King Bob. Just going to boom that one down. Dangerous ball. The follow comes in. King Bob just goes a little bit wide. Almost a beautiful shot there. Just missed it, Chipmunk.
Yeah, almost insane there from King Bob. And as we see this here, Roots has a chance. Can't get it.
Yikes now sending it back down, trying to get the Vikings back on their offense, but Seabiscuit not having any of that. Is controlled to lead. A great pop in midfield. Wrestling Roots looking for it. Goes just wide as Yikes trying to get in on the on the defense there. Control to lead. Awkward in the corner. Going to leave it for Seabiscuit. Flicks it over the top of one, looking to continue with it. Sent away to the corner. King Bob pops that one up. Shot opportunities. Denied. As that one pops back up, the Vikings continuing this offense back in the midfield. Control to lead. Just sending that one down. Trying to get some offense going. See the Wyverns leading in shots here just by one. So it's been a really close match as we're in overtime. So that one's dangerously across. A demo comes out. Control to lead. Trying to take advantage of that demo. He's going to snag the boost instead as this ball pops up high. Seabiscuit, a great block. Alpha on the dribble, trying to get going. Wrestling Roots sends that one up high, looking for another touch. Puts it across. Seabiscuit has to wait for it a little bit. Gonna pop that one up high, but Alpha, great touch from him off the ceiling, able to send that one down. And again, Alpha trying to get things going here. Neither of these two teams really been able to capitalize, but this could be an opportunity as Wrestling Roots dribbling it down, but nothing doing there. And Chipmunk, it seems like both these teams not really getting the offensive opportunities like they had at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, they just don't really want to lose this one. I think Vikings, they could lose this one. It would be okay for them, but Wyverns going down 2-0 would be tough for them.
Especially in an elimination series, you do not want to drop those early games. You really got to set your tone here. And yeah, like you said, if you're the Wyverns here, you really have to win this game and say, hey, we're going to be able to stay in this series going forward. So they're trying to get the offense going again. Ball across, could be dangerous. Control to lead, back flipping into it. Shot opportunity, Wrestling Roots turns on it and puts it home. The Wyverns take game number 2, and they are going to tie up this series.
Yeah, Bob, I'm unable to clear it off of Elite just being there, and Roots chips it over the last guy and gets a goal.
So great shot there, though. Exactly what the Wyverns needed right there. They had to get that game, and they do. So they keep things tied up here. Shot totals relatively even. The Wyverns one more than the Vikings there. Wyverns led by Wrestling Roots in this one with 2 goals. A solid performance from him, and great performance overall from the Wyverns.
Yeah, definitely. Vikings just, need to stay on defense a little more. I think they have the pressure that I saw earlier. They had a lot of pressure, and I think they ended up getting a goal off it. So I think Vikings here just need to play a bit more defense. Not let 3 goals in, and I think they can have a really solid chance in the series.
Yeah, we will have to see heading into the third game of this series. The Vikings, they played a pretty solid game number 1. Both these 2 games here, 3-2 affairs. So keeping things pretty close here in this one, and we'll have to see if that trend continues as we head into game number 3 of this best of 7 series. So here we go, game number 3, kicking things off with Yikes looking for that shot, but unable to connect. As now Seabiscuit, a great flick over one. Looking for another flick over the top towards the net opportunity, but it's saved away by King Bob. Great defense for the Vikings after that beautiful solo play, but not for long. Seabiscuit puts it in, just doing it all himself.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about there. The defense is going to be key for the Vikings here, as Yikes unable to get up in time against Seabiscuit. Seabiscuit just has an open net there.
A great shot from him. Talked a little bit earlier, but he has won the Player of the Week award 2 times in the Prospect League, most out of anyone. So he is definitely the player to watch for the Wyverns. And if you're the Vikings, that's got to be someone you really try to going forward maybe in this series. Chipmunk, you have to think they want to try to shut him down if they can.
Yeah, definitely. You just gotta shut him down. Just play some defense, shut them down, and I think they can win this game.
Yeah, definitely. To see if they can get in his way, give him some demos, don't give him any space to work with. That would probably be my keys for the Vikings here, to try to stop Seabiscuit, who's a really solid player. Definitely one to be to be watching out for heading on as we see a shot off the backboard. Gonna be pinched away. And Alpha just gonna push that one to the side. This ball sent down here. Gonna be cleared away now. King Bob taking one towards the net. Gonna be sent off to the side there. Ball blocked across. Now a demo comes out. Seabiscuit, he's hunted for those demos real quick. Trying to get things going there. King Bob unable to connect there. So now the Vikings trying to get back to their offense they had early on in game number 1. As you see a shot going towards the net, could just slide in, but Wrestling Roots, a great defense there, able to keep things alive. This ball's blocked up, but cleared away by Wrestling Roots. Control delete with a dunk over the top. Could be an opportunity here. Alpha has to get to it. Nice clear in the corner by him. Trying to keep things going right now. But dunked over the top, off the backboard. King Bob, great read from him. Able to stick with that one as well as Alpha now chasing this one down. A little bit of miscommunication, it looks like, as that one is blocked across. Ball up now, control delete. He's blocked by King Bob, who's trying to get back on the offense. The Vikings down by 1 here in game number 3. This loser's final match. As that one sent down the field, King Bob racing back. Both these teams making sure to leave that last defender just far enough back so they can keep that ball out of their own net. To see a shot here from King Bob off the post. Follow up is going to be denied by Seabiscuit. Great defense from him. Just able to keep that one away. As now King Bob trying to turn things around. Shot opportunity off the post. Yikes to Alpha. Keeping that one up high. The follow-up from Yikes does not go in. Neither of these two teams able to find the back of the net. But King Bob trying to get that pinch. It's going to go off to the side. And both these teams unable to capitalize. See the Vikings again. Definitely trying to put this pressure up. As Alpha on the dribble, trying to turn this thing around, looking for it, but just couldn't quite find it. Almost another highlight reel play from him, but unable to capitalize there. So that one sent away to the corner. The Wyverns desperately holding on here. King Bob off the post, control to lead. Good defense. Gonna pop it over another one as Alpha just sending things back. The shots are really piling up here, looking for another one off the backboard. Yikes is there, looking for it, drops it down, and he puts it home. Yikes. And the Vikings tie things up.
Yeah, Vikings having nearly a minute and a half of pressure. Just some insane pressure with the Vikings here, and they finally get a goal off it. Great not double tap, but great backboard read by Yikes.
So 49 seconds now. We are tied in this game number 3. Vikings again looking for another one here. You see a pop over one. Cleared away. Final 30 seconds here. The Vikings again, they are back on the attack. Ball across. Alpha sends that one up high. Shot opportunity. Not gonna go though. The Wyverns looking to get back on the counterattack, but Alpha keeping things in the midfield, looking for the shot opportunity off the backboard. Trying to pass it out to a teammate. Blocked up high. Could be a shot here. Yikes. Looking for it. Drops it by 1. Still dangerous, but the Wyverns, they are going to send this one down. Can they keep it up? They cannot, and we have overtime again in game number 3, Chipmunk.
Yeah, should be a good overtime here again. As last overtime was about 2.5 minutes, so looking for another slightly long overtime here, as both teams are probably going to play a bit passive.
Yeah, definitely. In these crucial games here, we'll have to see if they hold back just a little bit. So winner of this game will take the 2-1 series lead. So that one goes just off to the side. Heading to the Wyverns corner. Yikes. Trying to get things going in offense. Looking for the demo. Going to make one jump. He's trying to get in the way there. Is King Bob going to send that one up to the top. Doesn't have the boost to work with. Is now Wrestling Roots pushing this one into the corner. Ball back up. Out in the midfield, King Bob and Alpha going to combine. It's now Control to lead, sending things back in midfield. See Wrestling Roots got to make this touch. Looking for Seabiscuit there. Seabiscuit off the backboard. Wrestling Roots going to try to get to that one, but King Bob, last man there, able to deny that one away. Great backboard defense from him. But Wrestling Roots again looking for the dunk, but he could not find it. Now all of a sudden the Wyverns taking shot after shot here. This one's up high. Alpha trying to read to a Control to lead over the top, but saved away by Yikes. Insane defense, but Seabiscuit towards the net again, saved away. The Vikings are holding on for dear life right now.
That's what I'm talking about. The defense is going to win this game for the Vikings. They're getting some solid pressure, but the Vikings, you know, if they keep this defense up, they'll eventually get the ball their half. And they
See
can
a
win
shot again. Sorry to cut you off. A shot again there. You're definitely right, though. I would have to say the Vikings defense has been absurd right now, and yeah, it's a very good point. They will definitely win the game with their defense if they can hold on. This ball's across here. Could be an opportunity. The Wyverns unable to connect, though. Vikings fortunate that one didn't go in. Now Alpha on the dribble, trying to get it by Seabiscuit, but they are denied. It's Yikes over one. Looking for another one. Couldn't quite find it. The Wyverns back on the attack. It's King Bob to the midfield. Alpha. Gonna leave that one for Control to lead. King Bob down the field. Seabiscuit patient there. Looking for the double touch. Able to stick with it. Alpha trying to get in his way. Seabiscuit looking for this dunk right here. Trying to take it over the top, but it's denied away by Yikes. Vikings defense again holding strong.
backed out of a Rule 1.
They did back out of a Rule 1 right there. Could have come back to haunt them. Ball in the midfield. Shot opportunity, Control to lead. Can't find it. Wrestling Roots has to go for it. Able to keep things on the offense for now, but we are approaching 3 minutes of overtime here. You're exactly right, Chipmunk. Slightly longer than the last games. We see shot opportunity off the post, but a demo comes out denying it away. Wrestling Roots trying to turn things back around in the midfield. Dangerous ball, but it's going to stay there, and the Vikings are able to hold on after that very close opportunity. Wrestling Roots again, back on the offense, trying to get things going. Control to lead, trying to look for that pass. Oh, pass across by Seabiscuit to Wrestling Roots. But it's blocked away, is now Control to lead. Trying to get things going. Wrestling Roots, great touch off the sidewall there. Able to keep things back on the offense. As Alpha can't find a touch off the backboard. Dangerous ball. The Vikings holding on with their defense right now. The Wyverns, a lot of shots right here in the last part of this overtime. Vikings looking to turn things back in their favor. This ball's going to the midfield. Seabiscuit avoiding that bump. So that ball's dangerous across. Wrestling Roots has to get up, and he does, able to send that one away. So now the Wyverns back on the attack. Control to lead off the sidewall, but Yikes going to turn things around. Missed touch comes out. Could be dangerous. Wrestling Roots has to find that touch. Back across. Dangerous ball here. Shot opportunity. It's just going to go a little bit wide. The Vikings, really their first opportunity in a while here, and they're trying to make the most of it, but we are almost to a whole 5 minutes of overtime, a whole nother game of Rocket League, Chipmunk.
Yeah, if we get to 7:30 here, I think we've gone up to
Oh,
game
wait.
5, but we're not going to get to 7:30. Roots is going to score.
Wow, Wrestling Roots just turns it out of nowhere. I'm not really sure. Alpha just went for the boost there. Boost over the ball. Didn't really know where that ball was coming from, but the Wyverns there able to dribble that one home, taking things in, and they take this overtime just over 4 minutes and 30 seconds. A crazy overtime there. And the Wyverns now, they come back, win these 2 games, and they are now going to be in the lead in this series heading into game number 4.
Yeah, only 3 games in, but probably the best Prospect League playoff series we've seen so far. You know, only 3 games in, but 2 overtimes and already a bunch of highlight goals. So it's already a great series.
Yeah, we're only getting started with this one on the night. So Wyverns, they take a 2-1 series lead, and they are going to be looking to continue this one on. Looks like we're gonna have to remake the lobby real quick in this one so we can get it back up. But yeah, so the Wyverns, they were able to take these past two games, and I know we talked a lot about the Vikings defense, and if they can, if they can get that defense, then maybe they can finally, get out of there. But what do you think? What do you think the Wyverns were really doing well in the end of that game into overtime?
Well, I think they were, just really getting some great pressure. I know at the end there, it wasn't really off pressure. Root's just able to get it past the last two players. But, I mean, Bob broke a rule one in overtime, so I think that's kind of karma there. Yeah, they took the last two games, but they've both in pretty long overtime, so, Vikings definitely in no way losing completely to Wyverns here.
Cross. It's Wrestling Roots trying to send things down. Looks like they can't hear the game sound. Can they hear me now? Okay, we're good. We're back. We're back. It's all right. Not much happened in
We're
this
good.
game, but we're safe. We're safe. So, anyways, yeah, the Wyverns are looking for the opportunity here. They're taking this, they're holding on to the series 2-1. They're looking to head to the grand finals, but Vikings trying to find an answer back as that ball's blocked. Control to lead, trying to land on it. Nice touch from him, but just pushed it away to the side. Is now Wrestling Roots trying to set things up, but Alpha going to deny that one. Looking for the double tap, but unable to find it. And Seabiscuit going to pop that one high. Wrestling Roots sending one back across. King Bob up early, gonna put that one towards the net. A great shot from him. Still in the midfield. Shot opportunity again, denied away. But follow up one more time, and it goes in. Yikes! And the Vikings offense finally break through.
Almost felt bad for the Vikings there as Bob kind of took that one from Alpha as Alpha might have got a goal off it, but yikes. It doesn't matter because, Yikes just finds the goal.
So Vikings now finally able to get a goal here in this one. They went scoreless in the last game, and it's good to see. Looks like they got their offense back into it. So now this one is sent down. King Bob is trying to get to that one, but sent up high. Alpha is there first. Just pops down in the midfield. Looking for the passing play. Seabiscuit towards the net. King Bob has to get to it. Alpha tried to leave that one for his teammate, but he's going to take it instead. Alpha now looking for the follow off the backboard. Double tap towards the midfield. Control to lead with a great clear, but yikes. Keeping things on offense. Pops out in the midfield. Could be an opportunity. As Alpha sets things up high. Looking for another touch there. Alpha almost found it. Just unable to get to it. He's trying to avoid his teammate as the shot comes in. The Wyverns able to defend that one away. It's now Alpha sending things back towards the midfield. Dangerous ball. Could be a shot opportunity. Yikes, going to put that one in. And the Vikings have a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, misplay there from Seabiscuit. I think he tried to play off as an intentional pass back, but just can't find the save there as Yikes puts it in the back of the net.
Yeah, the Vikings all of a sudden, Chipmunk. It seems like they really have turned things around in the offense. Is there anything that you noticed, like specifically, that they changed around, or does it just seem like they're finally getting things going?
I think I'm gonna take the second option, finally getting things going. But they also just keeping up pressure like they have been all 3 games. So I think the pressure is just finally paying off for them.
Yeah, definitely. They've gotten 2 goals in this one, trying to tie this series up. It's a demo comes out there, control delete, taking one towards the net, but Alpha gonna send things away. Alpha again now, pushing this one down under a minute 30. In game number 4, the Vikings looking to tie this series up. See a shot opportunity. Yikes to the midfield, right for Alpha, and he is going to put it home. The Vikings have their 3rd goal of this game, number 4.
Yeah, great 50 there by Yikes on Seabiscuit. Just gets it right in the middle, and Alpha just has an easy goal there, as no one's in the back of the net.
Vikings getting their offense moving in this one. A great start here. So now the Wyverns are in a tough position in this one. Gonna have to find 3 goals if they're going to want to force overtime in just about a minute of gameplay. Seabiscuit off the backboard. Ball popped up high. King Bob, great read off the back. Able to send that one down. Ball blocked across there. Over the top of one. Alpha might have an opportunity towards the backboard, looking for the double tap, but ran out of boost to work with. And that one is sent back down. The Wyverns trying to get some offense here. Ball in the corner, but King Bob able to kick it out. Wrestling Roots underneath one, but Alpha sending that one down, and the Vikings defense really holding on right now, just not allowing the Wyverns to get anything going, and it's working out to perfection right now as this one goes across. King Bob just going to turn it in, and a 4th goal will pretty much just do it for this game number 4.
Yeah, 2 players committing there on 1 play for the Wyverns, and Bob just has to chip it over one last player, and he does as he commits, and easy goal for Bob.
Vikings really putting in their work here, trying to tie this series up, and they'll pretty much do that heading into game number 5. So after taking the first game, dropping the next 2, the Vikings have answered back here in this one, and they are going to take this game number 4 here. This one, both these teams keeping it up, but the Vikings are going to send that one down, and we've talked about it from the beginning. This has been a close series. Pretty much all the games have been 1-goal games up until this one, but still the series is tied, and now we've pretty much got a best of 3 to decide who is going to the grand finals and who's going home.
Yeah, definitely the best series so far. As I reiterate that again, no, I don't think any series in the Prospect League has gone to 6 games. So we're already seeing a 6th game here, and it's going to be a good one.
And that we will. We'll definitely see a 6th game. This series tied at 2 apiece, heading into game number 5. Basically a best of 3 to round things out. So we'll have to see who is going to be able to take this one. So we try to get these guys joined on up here. So losers final matchup, Vikings versus Wyverns, game number 5. Getting underway here. We'll have to see who's going to start things off. Right here is the Wyverns able to win that kickoff. But Yikes going to send it right back to them. He tries to get things going, looking for the pass, but a miss comes out there. Control Elite is trying to get to a ball across, but fortunately going to go a little bit wide. As Alpha now taking it up, pops it over one. A little bit of a double commit. Yikes, trying to drop it back down. The double commit comes out from the opposing side. As King Bob off the backward, Seabiscuit tries to read that tough read from him. 2 Vikings miss. The challenge comes out from King Bob, able to keep the offense going. His wrestling roots. Just trying to get things out of his zone. Seabiscuit just sending to the corner. Fortunately, the boost is going to spawn for him. Takes it over the top of one. Trying to jump over the top, though. So that one's up high. Wrestling roots looking for the shot off the backboard. Follow-up opportunity. Still up high. Control Delete trying to get this read. But Seabiscuit now looking for the follow. Still dangerous. Alpha gonna look for it, and he's gonna send it away. The Wyverns, some good pressure here to start things off in game number 5, Chipmunk.
Yeah, great pressure, but the Vikings, as they're doing, as they were doing last game, just having some great defense, and that's gonna win the game for them.
Vikings defense has been pretty solid this whole series for the most part, keeping things within 1 goal games, except for the game that they won 4-0 with their defense on the shutout. So defense has definitely been solid. This one's in the midfield. Great block from King Bob. His Alpha now keeping that pressure going. Yikes. Towards the net there. Seabiscuit gonna get bumped off that one for a second, but he's right back to it. Gets bumped into that one. A pass to his teammate. It's King Bob right to control at the lead, who booms one off the backboard, looking for the follow opportunity. Can't find it. Yikes. Great block by him. As this ball's popped up high. Neither of these teams able to get on the scoreboard quite yet. This ball's on the midfield. No Vikings there able to follow. It's King Bob pushing that one across. Blocked out in the midfield. Yikes now. Trying to get it by Wrestling Roots. He does. Sending to the midfield, looking for the demo. Finds the bump. Could be an opportunity here, but Seabiscuit sends that away. King Bob keeping his offense going for the Vikings. Alpha now going to be blocked by Control to lead, and now the Wyverns trying to get some counterattack here. This is over the last defender. Alpha has to race back for it and sends it up to the side. Unable to capitalize here as Alpha is just going to push that one down. So Chipmunk still 0-0. Both these teams are desperately holding on to their defense. Been really solid so far.
Yeah, definitely. Both teams know that whoever scores this goal here could very much win this game and get on match point. And I think that will happen. Whoever scores this goal will just take the game and go on match point.
All right, we'll have to see as this one's going towards the net. Ball in the midfield, dangerous, still controlled to lead with a great block. It's looking like that way with these defenses holding so strong. 1 goal might just do it here. As you see this ball blocked across. 1:30 now in game number 5. Wrestling Roots a shot towards the net, but yikes. Pushes that one up. Shot opportunity. Could he bang towards the back post, but it's off. Wrestling Roots trying to look for that follow towards the midfield. Right to control the lead, but he can't capitalize. And the Vikings hold on again for the moment. This ball pops in the corner. King Bob. The Vikings trying to get it out. Not much boost to work with, but he gets it by 2 now. Looking to get it by a 3rd. Couldn't quite do it. A turnaround from Wrestling Roots. Unable to get to a yikes now. Trying to get the offense. Pops it up high. Ball dropped down. Alpha looking for it, but unable to find that touch now as Wrestling Roots takes that one up towards the net. It might just go in, but a great save comes in from Yikes. Follow-up opportunity. Not quite there. Still dangerous in the Viking zone. But that one is cleared away, and what a great save. Leading to the offense here, shot opportunity. King Bob puts it home, and the Vikings take the lead with only 39 seconds remaining.
Yeah, what a counterattack there by the Vikings. Almost getting scored on there with multiple shots on their own net, and they just take it down the field, and only 1 defender back, and they take the lead in Game 5 here.
So the Vikings have the lead, looking to take this series. We'll have to see if Chipmunk was right, but Yikes going to put that one home. Another goal for them, and with 33 seconds remaining, up by 2, it looks like the Vikings are moving towards match point.
Yeah, going to the side there off kickoff. Yikes just picks it up and gets a goal off it.
Great goal there from them, as now the Vikings have a 2-goal lead with only 30 seconds. The Wyverns are going to have to sell out here. They're going to want an opportunity. That ball's dangerous. The Wyverns can't find the touch, and as that one heads back in their own zone, it might just do it unless they can get a clear here. Maybe one opportunity is 15 seconds remaining in Game 5. Still dangerous. Off the backboard. Could be an opportunity. Can't find the touch. Seabiscuit going to have to place this one perfectly. Off the post. Just can't go in. And as that one goes to the corner, they are going to be unable to capitalize. And the Vikings, they are going to take game number 5, Chipmunk. A great performance from them. And they are 1 game away from a rematch with Origin.
Yeah, I'd really want to see that rematch there with Vikings and Origin. That'd be a great series. But, Wyvern still Still trying to get this one here. Haven't scored for 2 games now. Last time they scored was game 3 overtime. So it's going to be a really tough one here to come back from. But I think it's definitely possible.
Yeah, definitely. The Wyverns are a very solid team, and they're going to be looking to take this one back. I would definitely be surprised if they don't get a goal in this game because they've played so well, so well so far in this series. So we'll have to see if they can bring it back. I would definitely be looking for them to at least pop in one goal and maybe force us to a game 7. But as we are here in game number 6, the Vikings are one game away from heading to tomorrow's season 1 grand finals for the Prospect League. Wyverns hoping to force that game 7 and give them the opportunity to head to the grand finals tomorrow. So Vikings now sending things down. Seabiscuit trying to get things going as this one's towards the midfield. Going to be sent away to the side. As this one's sent down. Alpha looking for a follow, but unable to find that touch is now King Bob. Blocked across the midfield. Fortunate that one's a little bit wide. As Yikes has some space to work with. Going to send that one up the wall. Wrestling Roots across. Seabiscuit with a nice banging clear. Keeping that one around. Yikes. No boost to work with. Trying to stay in front of that one, but still blocked across as that one is sent down. The Vikings again trying to keep this offense here. As that one sent away to the side, but going towards the net off the post. Follow-up opportunity is going to be pushed away to the side. The Vikings trying to get things started out early and put the pressure right back onto the Wyverns. As this ball's up high, dangerous opportunity off the post. Yikes, couldn't capitalize, and that one is cleared away. Again, the Vikings, couple of opportunities, but the Wyverns just in just the right position. Fortunate not to allow a goal here.
Yeah, the Vikings getting some really good pressure here. The Vikings knowing if they just keep up pressure, they can get a goal here because, Wyverns just playing pretty far back. Because if they lose, then they're out of the tournament.
Yeah, definitely. Wyverns are playing a little bit cautious because they know, like you said, one goal could just spell the end for them and their playoff run. The whole season comes down to this, so they definitely want to keep it close. You see King Bob towards the net. Dangerous ball in the midfield. Seabiscuit has to get to it, but Wrestling Roots going to combine with his teammates to get to that one. Wrestling Roots again, leaving it for control to lead. He pops that one up high. Alpha, a little bit of a double commit. So Wyverns also double commit, but Seabiscuit staying with it. Shot opportunity going towards the net, but Alpha, perfect position. But that one's sent back across. The Vikings send that one down. King Bob, it's towards the net. Seabiscuit has to race for it. What a save from Seabiscuit. Still dangerous though. Wrestling Roots puts that one away, but Seabiscuit might be a save you look at later as potentially saving the Wyvern season.
Yeah, the Wyverns just playing some great defense right now. Vikings making a few mistakes on offense here, but they're still keeping pressure, so if they just keep this pressure, they could end up scoring the winning goal.
2 minutes remaining in game number 6. The Wyverns trying to fight back as this one's in the midfield. A miss comes out from both sides. Gonna allow King Bob to take control. Pushing that one down. King Bob looking for the bump. Couldn't quite find it. Yikes up high. Another touch from him. Wrestling Roots, good patience from him, but yikes, right back into him. This ball's in the midfield, blocked across. Alpha trying to get to it. Shot opportunity, goes off the post. Wyverns again able to keep that one out of their net. They are holding on for their playoff lives. As Wrestling Roots over the top towards the net. King Bob with a save. As that one's sent up high. Seabiscuit there, dropping it down in the midfield. Pop over the top, Wrestling Roots to Seabiscuit, looking for the shot, and he puts it home. Seabiscuit with a beautiful shot to give the Wyverns the lead.
Great shot there by Seabiscuit. He just recognized no one is going up for the ball right there. So if he just puts it top left, no one's going to save that. So Seabiscuit really trying to get this to a game 7 here.
Seabiscuit doing everything he can for his team, saving the ball, scoring the ball, and that's what you expect out of your 2-time player of the week. As we have a Rule 1 in the midfield. How is this going to spice things up? Alpha in control, delete, headlocked here is now the Wyverns taking a shot towards the net. It's going to go in. Seabiscuit capitalizes, and the Wyverns now have a 2-goal lead.
I respect no one breaking the rule one there, as last time the Vikings broke the rule one, the Vikings ended up losing the game in overtime, so that's respectful one there, and Roots just gets a great shot off it.
So now the Wyverns in game number 6 here, they are holding on, but Alpha trying to answer back. Didn't have the boost to work with. See the Vikings trying to win this in game number 6 here. Still a minute remaining for them. The Wyverns looking to hold on and force game number 7. As this one's popped up high, sent away into the corner. Alpha pushing this down, looking to stay with it. Blocked across, final 35 seconds. The Wyverns just a booming clear here. They can run out the time if they can stay with this ball. The Vikings really have to get the offense going, but Seabiscuit just wasting all of that time away. Final 20 seconds here. The Vikings have to score quickly. This wrestling race just sends that one to the corner. That ball's up. A miss comes out there. Seabiscuit just taking things up, wasting that time away in front of his own net. Dangerous ball still, but he is going to stick with it. And with that clear, that could just do it, and it will. We are heading to a game number 7, Chipmunk. Exactly what you want to see in a winner-go-home game.
Yeah, it is exactly what you see there. I didn't really expect this one from the Wyverns, as none of these series has been close in the Prospect League, but a Game 7 is definitely what everyone wants to see, and it's going to be insane here.
It is going to be insane for sure. So it's a win or go home for both these two teams. Chipmunk, it all comes down to this. Both these teams have been so evenly matched throughout this whole series. Who do you think has the edge going into this last match?
I mean, Wyverns, just taking Game 6 here, but it was definitely a close one, not really scoring until about a minute left in the game. So, it's going to be a very, very close one. I think, both teams have a 50-50 chance here. I don't think it really favors either team, but Wyverns also coming off a win here going to Game 7.
Yeah, the Wyverns definitely are going to have the momentum heading into this final game here between these two teams. So game number 7 about to get underway. The Wyverns versus the Vikings. 1 versus 2. Winner is heading to the grand finals tomorrow. The loser is going home. Here we go. Kickoff starting in the favor of the Wyverns, but yikes, putting it back towards the net. It might just go in right in the middle with control. Delete, a great save. The Wyverns, they have done that so well so far. The defense on both sides just keeping these guys alive.
Yeah, whoever loses this is going to be out of the playoffs, and the series is going to end. Or the season is going to end. So I expect both of these teams to play pretty cautious here. But as I say that, Vikings getting some great pressure.
Yeah, Vikings are really putting on the pressure right here. Is Alpha trying to get things going. They've already got 3 shots in the first couple seconds here. So that one's going towards the net. Shot opportunity. Wrestling Roots puts it home, and the Wyverns take the lead.
Yeah, that's a great touch to put off the backboard, as he probably knows, if you put off the backboard there, just right off the crossbar, the player is going to try to go for it, and yikes, just didn't have enough boost. And it goes off the crossbar, and Roots there to put it in.
So Wyverns starting things off, but the Vikings, they definitely been keeping this pressure up, so we'll see if they can come through here and get a goal. It's King Bob, a great block in the midfield, follow-up opportunity, denied by Seabiscuit. This one's popped out. Alpha trying to keep this pressure going. He gets it by 1. Can he get the follow? He's looking for it off the crossbar. Had the shot, but it's going towards the net. Can he get in the way? No. Control Delete just powers his way through, as this one is back towards the Viking side, but the Wyverns, 4 saves already, and we are only a minute into this Game 7, Chipmunk.
Yeah, definitely great defense there, as we see another save coming out from Elite there. Elite, I think is the main saver here, because, he has had some great saves off the kickoff and the one there. So this is going to be some insane defense here as we see it coming again.
That one sent across, could be an opportunity, but blocked away. Control Delete, another save. He's already got 5 of the saves, only 2 minutes in. Wyverns, great defense holding on. The Vikings really desperate to break through. This one's back down into the Viking zone. Yikes. Trying to get things going. Dribble by one. Yikes. One to beat right here, looking for the 50. Takes that one up. No boost to work with. Sends into the midfield. Wrestling roots. A nice touch. King Bob on the dribble. Looking to take things by. Gets it by one. Looking for another. It's by two. Can he get it up? Looks for the bump there. Follow-up opportunity. Blocked away. Still in the Wyvern zone. A demo comes out from Yikes. Could open things up here for the Vikings. But Seabiscuit is trying to stay with it. Alpha, the shot opportunity. Blocked across in the midfield. Yikes is there, but he can't find it. The ball just rolls harmlessly by. As Alpha back in the midfield. Shot now going towards the net. It might just go in. Seabiscuit on the counter. And the Wyverns have a 2-goal lead.
The Vikings committing a bit too much and no one back for the Vikings, as the Vikings really were trying to find a goal here, but they committed too much, and the Wyverns have a 2-goal lead in Game 7.
So Wyverns, like you said, just able to take advantage of the Vikings overcommitting a little bit too much, and they really got to see, can the Vikings and their pressure finally break through? They've had so much in this game so far. Already got 9 shots out from them. See if they can get one of those to hit the back of the net. This ball's hanging around in the Wyverns corner. Dangerous ball. Seabiscuit, he's by one, looking for another one. Towards the backboard, trying to find the follow. Still there, a minute 45. The Vikings have to get some offense going to avoid elimination. See this ball in the midfield. Seabiscuit can't find a touch. Shot opportunity going towards the net. It goes in. Alpha puts it home, and the Vikings are able to keep things close.
Yeah, Alpha just seeing him missing that ball, and a great pinch shot there from Alpha, putting it bottom left corner. The only place Roots couldn't get the ball.
So the Vikings now able to find that answer that they needed, able to keep things within one. As long as you keep things within one, you always have a chance, but they're not going to be able to do so. Seabiscuit, as he's done so much this season, he comes in the clutch, a 2-goal lead again.
Yeah, Seabiscuit just recognizing no one's going to be there for that one, as, if he just puts it in the top of the net, it's going to be a really hard save there for the Vikings, so he just capitalizes off that and puts it in the back of the net.
Minute 30 now, the Wyverns back to a 2-goal lead. Looking to advance to the grand finals tomorrow night. As this one's off the backboard, another shot opportunity. It's gonna just drop right in, and Wrestling Roots puts it home. A 3-goal lead now for the Wyverns. It's gonna be tough to come back.
Yeah, Roots just taking a really slow shot here. The Vikings expected a really fast shot there, but he just takes it slow and puts a bouncer into the net.
The Vikings are really gonna have to sell out now. Final minute of game number 7. That ball across Alpha, trying to turn things around for his team. But Wrestling Roots just wasting precious seconds away. Ball blocked in the midfield now, a minute remaining. Alpha out in the midfield, but control to lead again. A nice block there. Be able to keep this offensive pressure for the Wyverns. Yikes, can't find that one. Alpha taking it up high, trying to desperately get things going as King Bob towards the net. What a save. Seabiscuit again. The defense coming out super strong there. King Bob, no boost to work with. The time is taken away. Tries to slide it in, but Seabiscuit denies him again.
Yeah, Seabiscuit, great player here. Some just great save coming out from everyone.
Final 20 seconds here. The Vikings are all but done for unless they can get some goal really quickly here. It's looking like their season could just be over as this one is blocked across. Final 10 seconds, the Vikings trying to get one more goal here just for morale, but that one is sent away to the side, and as that one heads down the field, one more maybe for the Wyverns saved away, but that is just going to do it, folks. The Wyverns come out clutch in game number 7. They take the victory, and they are going for a rematch with Origin in the grand finals tomorrow night.
Yeah, roller coaster of emotions here. Game 4 and 5, the Vikings making great saves and coming back in this one. They shut out Wyverns games 4 and 5, and the Wyverns only allowing 1 goal in the combination of 6 and 7 as well.
Yeah, just an absolutely great performance from the Wyverns, but a great performance from the Vikings. You have to give them credit, even as the especially as the number one seed. They put up a huge fight. The Wyverns. It was not easy to take down the Vikings, and you see Seabiscuit on the top. Of course, the two-time Player of the Week, putting in a lot of work for his team, and he help lead them to victory. So they are going to be rematching with Origin tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Eastern. That is when our grand finals get started. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are following. A lot of great action tomorrow night. It's all going down tomorrow night. So make sure you guys follow. And yeah, we will be back tomorrow night for that. But we still have more action coming up tonight. Coming up next, we are going to head to our Challenger League Losers Finals in just a couple minutes here. We are going to be having two very solid teams. A rematch, another great matchup. We have the Bishops versus the Drakes. It should be another good one. So stay tuned. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. So don't go anywhere. All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Long time no see. We are back for our second matchup of the night. Another great one here, as we talked about. It is the Bishops taking on the Drakes, the 1 versus the 4 seed. Should be another really exciting matchup. Before we get into that, shout out to Blazing Biscuit. Thank you so much for the sub. Congratulations on the victory, and thank you for the resub. Much appreciated, my guy. Um, and yeah, so Chipmunk, we are headed into our second match of the night. What are you looking at? Looking forward to between these two teams?
You know, last time these two teams played, it went to a game 7, so this is going to be a great one here. The Bishops trying to get a revenge series, and the Drakes trying to stay as an underdog here, being the 4 seed, getting into the grand finals.
Yeah, the Bishops and the Drakes. It's going to be a great series. The Drakes, yeah, they are the 4 seed. They took down, like you said, they took down the Bishops in Game 7, a controversial Game 7 at that between these two teams. So the Bishops unhappy to drop down in the lower bracket, but they took down Spectre in a sweep. So I would have to say these guys, these Bishops, they're definitely going to be motivated in the series.
Yeah, definitely the Bishops feel a little cheated here from the last game, but they're motivated to come back and win and get to the grand finals and win in a bracket reset.
it should be an interesting matchup for sure. So, uh, last time, as we said, these two teams faced. It went to Game 7. We should be looking at another great matchup here. The winner is going to be taking on the Samurai tomorrow night. That will be after the Prospect League Grand Finals, which are getting going at 5 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So make sure you guys are around and ready for that. But before we get into this one, Chipmunk, what are what are your predictions for this one? Who do you have in this one? Who's going to stand out? What are you thinking here?
Well, last time I said Drake's in 4-3, but this time I'm gonna go with Bishops 4-3. I think it's still gonna be a game 7, but I think the Bishops are gonna take this one.
All right, so Chipmunk's going with the Bishops. Let's hear what you guys think in chat. I'm always curious to see what you guys are thinking. So make sure you guys get your predictions in there. I'd love to hear. I love to hear what you guys are thinking. I always look at the chat while everything's going, and I want to see what you guys think in this one. Who's heading to the grand finals? Who's taking on Samurai tomorrow night? Let us know in the chat. But here we go. We're getting things underway in game number 1 of this best of 7 series in the losers finals. Bishops in the blue with Wolfie, Scented Foam, and Khan. And then we've got the Drakes with Magma, Benji, and Skies.
You're already seeing some great mechanics coming out here.
Yeah, we talked about it in the last series, but these guys in the Challenger League, they may be Challenger League players, which is the second highest league, but some of them have some pretty insane mechanics, and we're definitely gonna have to watch for a couple of these guys to make some insane plays as we see shots coming out early from the Drakes trying to start on their offense here. As you see Benji taking a shot towards the net, but Khan going to save that one away and send things down. Now Skies into the midfield. Benji looking for the shot towards the net again. Scented Foam has to make that save. But already we see 3 shots out from the Drakes and have to go 3 saves for the Bishops. So the Drakes really trying to start things early.
Yeah, the Drakes also coming out with a different player here from Wednesday. As we saw Benji on Monday for the Drakes, but they switched him out on Wednesday, putting in Chosky, and now they have Benji back in.
Yeah, I think word on the street for that. I believe Chosky is unavailable for this matchup, so that's why they might have switched him out. But still, Benji, a solid player to work with here, and the Drakes have obviously they've used all 4 of their players throughout this season, and they've gotten to this point so far. So we'll have to see how Benji and the other members perform. As this one could be an open net if the Bishops can turn it, but God pinches that one against the backboard, unable to get that one in the back of the net as Foam trying to do that himself. It's Magma, redirect off the backboard, follow-up opportunity, shot towards the net, but Scented Foam, a savior medal for him, able to keep that one out, and we remain scoreless in this game number 1 is now Skies trying to get things going on offense, but Foam and Khan, a little bit of a double commit. Wolfie, last man back, has to get to that one. A nice clear from him, able to buy his team a little bit more time. As that one's off the backboard, dangerous ball. Magma can't find the touch. As that one is boomed down the field, Foam towards the backboard, but Benji, a nice save from him, able to keep things tied up at 0. Skies over the top of 1, but Foam turning things back around. This one's in the midfield. It's going to drop right in. Magma is going to find the first goal of the series, and it goes towards the Drakes.
Yeah, unfortunate whiff here from Wolfie. Wolfie just trying to get a side flip there to clear it out, but misread it there off the back wall. Magma just capitalized off it.
So the Drakes and all their pressure finally able to get one through. So now we have 2 minutes remaining. This ball popped up high. Magma taking that one towards the backboard. Opportunity there. A little bit of a double commit from the Bishops. Benji trying to keep things in towards the midfield. Could be a shot opportunity off the backboard. Follow-up. Skies trying to read to it. Backboard again. But it's going to be sent away, and the Drakes unable to make their way through. So now the Bishops looking to find an answer. Khan on the dribble. Try to get to it, but Magma gets that one across. Shot there. A shot opportunity, but Denied away is now the Bishops on the attack. Benji sending that one up high. Khan gets in the way there, but that one's sent back towards their own net. Wolfie has to read that. A great read from him. Able to get things going. Khan popping that one up high. Could be dangerous. Magma has to make this touch. But Khan off the backboard. Follow-up opportunity. Benji denies him. Picks up the savior medal, but still dangerous here. As that one's back across. Pass again. Oh my goodness. What a passing play. The three-man weave. And they tie it up.
Yeah, great pass there by Wolfie. Wolfie getting a touch over from Foam, and Wolfie just putting it back mid to Khan, and no one's in net, and Khan just makes an easy shot there.
Wow, what a passing play, and a great way to start the scoring off for the Bishops. They are able to tie this up with a minute remaining in game number 1. Now back on the offense again. As Sky's able to get to that one, trying to stay with it, but Khan gonna cut him off of it. As Magma patiently waiting. Gonna pop it over one. Foam just able to get to that touch. Wolfie has to help him out. He does. Wolfie off the backboard. A great read from Sky. Is able to keep things out. This one's still hanging around in the midfield. 30 seconds now in game number 1. Sky's on the dribble. Gets it by 1. Ball sent back. Khan looking for the redirect. He's put it towards the net. Magma. Can he get to it? He barely does, but Wolfie comes back around, and they are able to take the lead.
Yeah, Khan taking a pretty good shot there. Magma trying to find a save, but with 2 players coming in for the Bishops, it's going to be impossible to get another save there.
So Bishops able to find 2 quick goals to answer things back. This first game of this best of 7 series. It's now Bishops sending things down. Skies putting it up high off the backboard, looking for the follow. Couldn't quite find it. The Drakes have to get this one back in on the offense. Time is ticking away. One more opportunity. That one's in the midfield. Khan trying to get to it. Still up high. Foam just going to try to ground that, but it's kept up. Wolfie pushing this one out. Skies has to read to it. It's still dangerous. Magma able to keep things up, but it's going to hit the ground, and the Bishops are going to come out here, and they take game number 1. A solid performance all around from them, and they started things off by taking this first game.
Yeah, great start there for the Bishops. I knew it was actually I've heard it was questionable whether Wolfie was going to be in the series or not. So definitely trying to prove himself to his teammates, and has a solid game 1, being involved in both goals.
Yeah, Wolfie definitely he's a very solid player that we see, and we saw him in the last matchup as well, where he performed pretty well in that one, and yeah, he's definitely a good addition here. So I'm liking what they've been doing so far.
Yeah, definitely. The Bishops taking game 1 here, and the Bishops really, getting some good pressure. The Bishops just getting great pressure, and the Drakes really just need to get the ball out of their half. Sky's having a slow start so far, but if he can just ramp it up, then I think they can take some games here.
Yeah, and Sky's having a slow start is a really interesting thing, because normally we see Skies and he's pretty solidly one of the Drake's top guys, and if he's having a tough game there, it's gonna be that much more difficult for the Drakes.
Yeah, the Drakes really need Skies to show up here in this losers finals, because if they don't win this, they are out and their season will end.
So game number 2 here, Drakes looking to rebound. You see Skies, he can't find the touch, and that one's just gonna go in. Unfortunate mistouch from him, and Foam is gonna get the goal.
Yeah, as we're talking about Skies having a slow start here, just misses an easy save, and Benji trying to race back and get it, but unable to get it in time.
So only 10 seconds in, the Bishops start things out here. Looking for another one is Foam, but Magma able to block that one away, and it's now the Drakes put that one towards the net. It drops off the post and in. Magma puts one home. Him and his trucker hat able to find the first goal of the game.
Yeah, Magma, Skies might not be playing well, but Magma is playing well. So Magma Just puts it off the crossbar there, and no one there to clear it out for the Bishop. So Drake's will tie this up in game 2.
Yeah, and that's one of the things, Chipmunk. Rocket League. A lot of the times, you normally you have your guy that usually sticks out strong, and when that guy's not performing, you have to. That one's saved away by Khan. You have to, you have to have someone else that's able to step up if you're going to want to win these games. And it's good to see that it seems like Magma is trying to at least at the start here, trying to fill in that offense for Skies.
Yeah, definitely Magma having a good game so far.
And Magma able to put the first goal in this game. It's now Sky's going to try to get to this one, but Foam is there first towards the net. Magma, save comes out from him. So that ball's up high. Sky's trying to get to it, keeping it towards his own backboard, trying to pinch it away. Dangerous ball still. Khan pops it up high. A lot of boost used from the Drakes there. This one's still hanging around. Magma, nice clear out. Benji gonna win that one, but right to Khan, who sends it back. As this one pushed back down, a demo came out as Wolfie trying to send things down. Magma on the dribble, trying to get it by, but Khan gonna send that one down. Demoed as a result. As that one popped over the top. Skies just trying to stay with it. This guy's trying to get to that touch again, but couldn't quite. As Khan towards the corner. Magma, he can't find the touch either. Benji has to race back for it as now Wolfie turns and pushes up to the side to Foam. It goes to the ceiling. Foam looking for it. Towards the net. Opportunity, but Skies able to jump up in time and able to keep that one out of the back of his net. Some good defense here from the Drakes, able to hold on to things in game 2.
Yeah, Drake's with solid defense so far. Bishop's just trying to break through that defense and get a second goal here and take a 2-0 lead in the series.
See Magma sending that one out. Wolfie with a demo could open things up. Back to Wolfie. Wolfie looking for it, but Benji able to keep that one out. Almost a nice answer there from the Bishops off the demo play. Is this one sent back across? Skies just pushing it back down. Khan, nice touch, able to keep things high. Magma over the top towards the net, looking for it. Khan couldn't quite find it, but Wolfie gonna help him out a little bit. Now Foam on the catch. Skies up the top there, couldn't read that backboard. That one's still dangerous here in the Bishop zone. Wolfie trying to pass that one out, but it's right to Skies. Double quick comes out. Benji, it's towards the backboard, still down. Benji can't find the touch. Magma with it, pops it up high, looking to stay. Keeps it on the zone, but Khan off the backboard able to send that one away. Is now the Drakes really getting some good pressure here. Keeping it right in the Bishop's corners. This one's back towards the midfield. Out in the midfield now. Skies could try to turn for it, but he's demoed off the map. Or actually, Skies picks up the demo. He would open things up just a little bit now as Benji trying to take a shot. Triple commit comes out from the Bishops, but Foam racing back towards it. Trying to pop that one up as now this one's going towards the net. Is it going to go in? No, it goes off the post. Khan almost capitalizes, but we stay tied at one apiece.
So close there for the Bishops. Bishops just trying to find the back of the net here, but Drake's also getting on the offensive here.
That ball's missed. Shot opportunity. Khan taking that one up high, looking for the shot, looking for the double. Couldn't quite find it. That ball's still dangerous. But off the post, follow up again. Is going to go wide. The Bishops, a couple of great opportunities. Nothing to work with there. Is Khan now keeping this offense. Final 40 seconds of game 2. Bishops leading this series. It's now Foam towards the backboard. Nice clear out as that one's sent back down. Khan and Wolfie racing back. Benji coming in for it. Shot off the backboard. Oh, redirect dropping right down his Skies. Oh my goodness. Almost put that one in. But unable to get to it is now. Final 10 seconds come out. Magma with a nice demo. Opening things up. The Drake's trying to get one more. Skies was looking for it. Benji keeping it up high. Looking for another touch. Wolfie just going to send that one down. And we have overtime in game number 2, Chipmunk.
Yeah, overtime. We see Skies warming up here. If Skies, stays warming up with Magma playing well as well, then I think, Drake's will be a big force here.
Yeah, Sky, as we talked about him at the end of game number 1, not performing like he would like. As you see, a Temo comes out from Magma. Is that one going to just go in? Yes, it is. Benji comes in, cleanup crew, and we have a tied series.
Great pass and demo there from Magma, getting 2 demos, double demo in the net, and Foam just trying to race back, kind of panicking a tiny bit there. Had to get a touch, but getting dunked there.
Yeah, so the Drakes, they're going to come out here. They take this game number 2, able to tie things up. And, again, we've talked about these teams. He's talked about these teams earlier, playing close and, keeping the series maybe headed towards a game 7. And, with it being tied right now, it definitely looks like we're in for a close one again.
Yeah, definitely should be a close one here with series score 1-1. The Drakes looking to be heating up here, and the Bishops have to be scared.
We'll see how the Bishops are going to respond heading into this next game. As we have game number 3 here in the losers finals. Reminder that the winner is going on to face the Samurai in tomorrow's grand finals for the Challenger League. Winner of that will be the Season 1 champion. So a lot to play for both of these two teams. As this one blocked across by Magma towards the corner. Benji on the dribble, trying to get it by, but Khan, great stop from him. He had to put it towards the midfield. The demo comes out and an own goal comes in. Unfortunate one there, and Bishops start first.
Yeah, I don't think Benji really expected that fast of a touch from Khan there. I think he was just trying to get a pinch off the wall, but it was extremely fast, and Benji just puts it in his own net.
Tough one there as the Bishops are going to start things out. Drake's not the way you wanted to see this game turn out. As this one's popped up high. Magma looking for the touch, but couldn't quite find it. Benji trying to back up on that one. Leave it for Skies. Benji off the backboard. Magma trying to jump for it. Benji able to stay with it. A block in the midfield to Magma. Looking for the shot. Just a little bit wide and unable to connect. As this one's sent across again. See Benji racing for it to the ceiling. Benji looking for it, but Wolfie able to block that one away. So that one's sent to the corner now. Benji on the catch, trying to get this one across. Magma looking for it, gonna pinch that one down. Foam up high. Sky's gonna block it in the midfield. Shot opportunity. Dropping it down, but Magma is going to clear it away, and that one out in the midfield. Wolfie blocked out. So neither of these two teams, well, besides the Bishops, the unfortunate own goal by the Drakes, neither of these teams really able to get hardly any shots going. As I say that one is blocked away. Only the second shot of the game, but Magma taking things down, trying to get in the way, but these two teams really looking to find something on the offense here, Chipmunk. This game 3 is definitely a crucial game in the series.
Yeah, definitely a crucial game. The Bishops just getting a great goal there off a dunk.
Wow, scented Foam just out of nowhere, coming with his dunk. Benji, a tough spot to be in. Foam reads it perfectly, right where he could dunk it into the back of the net, and now the Bishops have a 2-goal lead in this one, looking to retake the series lead.
Yeah, the Bishops looking really strong here off that goal. With a 2-goal lead off an own goal from Benji, and looking to extend it and win game 3.
The Drakes looking for a pinch there, going to send that one up high. A little bit of a mistouch could be dangerous. Shot opportunity. Skies couldn't quite get to it, and now Benji forced to retreat, trying to buy his team some time, just keep this one in the corner. That ball's blocked up high and sent out. Magma unable to find that touch. Still in the midfield. Wolfie pushing it back. It's Benji on the dribble. He's by one. Khan unable to get the touch there. Is Magma pushing this one down towards the net, but saved away by Foam. Bishop still holding on to this 2-goal lead. Now Benji sending that one back. Magma off the backboard. Double commit comes out from the Bishops, but not going to be penalized by it. Skies trying to keep things going. Ball blocked across. Khan looking for the dribble. Benji able to send that one back. Really trying to get something going for the Drakes here. Could be an opportunity here. Pass to the midfield. Can't find the touch. Follow-up opportunity is going to go in. Benji puts it home, and the Drakes find their first goal of the game.
Yeah, pass there by Magma. Sky couldn't really find a touch, but Benji right there is second man. And just gets a top shot there. Almost hitting the crossbar, but getting a nice shot.
Yeah, nice shot for sure. They're able to get the Drakes out of the board. Maybe start things off here, keeping this one close. Is this one going to go over the top? Double demos come out by the Bishops, trying to get in the way. Benji was the last man standing. Able to pull off that save, as now they try to get back on the offense. Out in the midfield, Magma looking for the shot, but a little bit too far. As Khan pops it up high. Pushing it down, Magma cuts it off. Wolfie over the top of one. Looking to stay with it. Skies patient on it. Blocked across, a little bit of a double. It's Benji looking for Skies. Skies dropping it back down. Still in the midfield. Magma, no boost to work with as Benji pops it up, trying to get back to it. Looking for the touch towards the net. Khan blocks it out. Final 30 seconds now. Drake's looking to find an answer. Ball up high. Benji can't find that touch. Still 20 seconds. Bishop just happy to waste away this time. Magma keeping in the offensive zone. That one's going towards the net. Could be open there, but no one able to get there in time. A complete missed opportunity. Can they find an answer still? Ball in the zone. Wolfie just trying to stay in front of it. Got to keep this one up. Skies off the sidewall. Khan keeps it up, but sends it way out as Skies right into Khan and the Bishops. They are going to take game number 3, and they have the 2-1 series lead.
Yeah, Bishop's taking game 3 here. But I really feel bad for the Drakes, because if they didn't get that own goal, then it would have been a tie game there going into overtime.
Yeah, a tough way to start the game too, and just an interesting way to start for sure. Definitely not what Benji was expecting there. So a tough start, but heading into game number 4, we'll have to see if these guys are going to be able to find an answer back.
Yeah, definitely going into game 4. It's going to be interesting here if the Drakes can find a way to bounce back.
Yeah, we'll have to see as we try to get this lobby remade real quick. But yeah, so the Drakes, they go down in the series, but the Bishops, they're looking at this as a revenge game, and to me, Chipmunk, it seems like they're really focused in this one and doing what they have to do.
Yeah, that's true. Bishops are just doing what they need to do here. The Bishops really trying to get a revenge game. They feel cheated out of the last series on Monday with an unfortunate situation there, but if they just take this and get a bracket reset in the grand finals, then it'll all be reset and the Bishops will have another chance.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they can get there first, but the Drakes are still standing in their way. They want to get back to the finals, get a rematch with the Samurai there. So we'll get these guys back in here, and we'll get this next game underway. So game number 4 here, the Bishops leading the series 2-1 of this best of 7 in the losers finals. Like I said, a winner will go on to face the Samurai tomorrow night at the conclusion of the Prospect League Grand Finals. winner of that game will be the season one champion, and loser of this match. They are unfortunately going home. So, like we said, a lot to play for tonight, and still looking to keep things going. You see this one sent towards the net. It's Magma trying to block that one across there. Benji setting that one up high. Sent across the field there. Is that one going towards the net? Dangerous ball. Wolfie able to push it off. Khan able to find that clear, able to push things down. Khan again looking for the shot opportunity, trying to find the block, but Skies. A great clear from him as Wolfie trying to send things back. Dangerous ball there. Khan over the top in the midfield. Dangerous ball. A double commit comes out. The Drakes trying to capitalize. Only one defender back as now Benji just drops right in him, and Wolfie gonna send that one back. But Chimuk, what are you looking for in this game? If you're on the Drakes end, what do they really have to do to pull back this game and tie up the series?
Well, I think, mechanics could be the separating factor here for the Drakes with Skies. If Skies just keeps ramping up here and gets a good shot, I think they can take this one here in game 4.
Yeah, Skies, we talked about, he's definitely the guy to watch for. A midseason acquisition off the free agent pool. They picked him up and added him to the team, and he's been a great addition, leading them all the way to the playoffs. And he's definitely gonna be one to watch for as we continue on. But Khan, he is gonna put that one home, and the Bishops strike first in game number 4.
Yeah, Khan getting a shot off an unfortunate touch from Magma, trying to get over to Benji. Benji just not in the right place there and has to half flip, but can't get there in time. And Khan getting a goal there for the Bishops, trying to make it 3-1 in the series.
Yeah, the Bishops looking for their revenge game. They dropped game 7 against these very Drakes on their last matchup on Monday. So there's definitely a lot of motivation on their end, and they are trying to keep things going there. And the Sky is able to get that block, and he sends it down again. Could lead to an attack here as Khan just drops it into the corner. On the catch there in foam with a great demo on Benji. Able to clear up some space. As Benji now sends that one back down. Follow-up shot. Sky's coming in. Just like you said, he puts that one in, and he ties this game up.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I was talking about. Great pass from Benji and Skies with a great mechanical play to just redirect it into the net with no one that far back into the net. And Skies gets a great shot there to tie it up in game 4.
Benji now looking to take things over the top, but he's blocked away. As Skies, this mechanics trying to get things going, but that one he's blocked away. Skies again now looking to turn on it. Trying to keep things in the offense for the Drakes. Is that one blocked by Benji towards the net, but foam. Great backboard defense. Always have to have someone patrolling that backboard, especially at these higher levels. Backboard is so crucial. The Skies picks up a savior medal for himself. Benji up high in the midfield. Off the backboard, Skies tried to read that one but couldn't. Foam now pushing it down, sending that one boomer towards the net, but Benji, great defense there, able to keep that one out.
Yeah, great defense from Benji. From personal experience, I know it's a very hard save, but great pass there from Magma over to Skies.
Yeah, Magma just sending that one right perfectly down to Sky's car. He was ready for that, found the close angle, and just like you said, Sky's heating up there. Magma helping him out as well. They are putting in some work here, and they're really looking to tie the series up. So that one's blocked in the midfield. A shot again towards the net. Magma puts it home. A great bump and a great goal. It gives the Drakes a 2-goal advantage.
Yeah, great touch there from Magma, putting it into the back of the net, and Benji getting a great bump as well on the last player back.
So the Drakes, they have heated up a little bit, trying to tie this series up in game number 4. Is this one off the backboard from Benji? Drakes maybe looking for one more to secure this game. Magma turning around for it, pops it up high. Thought about staying with it, but changed his mind. Is now Magma bullying the last defender in net, trying to stay with him. This guy is forced to push that one to the corner and taking a shot again, but Khan, a nice save. That one's blocked across. Bishop's trying to hold on here. Skies off the backboard, couldn't quite find the back of the net. Is now Khan trying to get the offense. Bishop's down by 2 in the final minute of this one. Trying to find any offense they can. As Khan pops it over the top of one. See Benji on the dribble, looking for the pass. Blocked by the last defender, but only 30 seconds remaining, and the Bishop's still down by 2. As that one goes across, could be blocked away. It seems like there might not be enough time left. As you see Magma trying to get that one going. Final 15 seconds for the Bishops. They're going to have to score one quick if they want a chance. Khan trying to clear the way. Wolfie going to have to turn this one quick. Out in the midfield, Skies just sends it across in the midfield. Shot opportunity is denied by Benji, and that is going to do it. The Drakes, they take game number 4, and this series, Chipmunk, it is a close one. We're tied at 1-1. Now we're tied at 2-2. This is shaping up to be potentially a game 7 again.
Yeah, great game there by the Drakes. You know, with Skies having such a good showing there in game 4, might have to go by his name with the silent E and call him Skis.
Skis. All right, I like it. Skis going in there in this one, and yeah, he had a great performance here, and he's definitely the guy to watch for on the Drakes in as we go forward in this one, and heading to game number 5. You know, what do the Bishops have to get back to? What did it seem like to you like they were missing in that last game?
Just some pressure on the Bishops or the Drakes side of the field. You know, with Skies or Skis playing so well, they just need to shut them down and get it on the Drake side of the field. Or, yeah, the Drake side of the field. Maybe some demos would go well for them.
Yeah, I would agree with the demos for sure. Demos are huge, especially in these matchups. They can open up so much space and give your team exactly what you need to get on offense or relieve some pressure on defense even. Demos just completely mess up rotations. As that one is banged home. Benji starting things off with the first goal for the Drakes.
Yeah, might have to go by his name as well, Benji. You know, just getting a great shot there, putting it bottom left where no one is. Both players were just at the top of the net, and great awareness there by Benji.
Benji able to send that one in, and now the Drakes looking to keep their momentum going from game 4, but this one pops out. Skies blocked up high. Now is Wolfie unable to find that touch. Gonna leave it for Khan. It's Magma looking to win that 50. Gets it by 1. Wolfie almost demoed off the map by Skies. He pops the redirect over the top of 1. Benji trying to get the read, but couldn't quite do it as that one goes a little bit wide. Shot there, going to be saved away. The demo, you see Magma trying to get some demos there. Let's try to open up that space for the Drakes. You see Magma again now, sending that one back up. We'll see if they can continue this offense. As Magma pops this one up high, looking for the 50. Right back to Benji. He takes it on the dribble, trying to get it by Khan. Gets it by 2. Got one to beat there, but great touch from Foam, who sends that one out. This one backs down. Magma over the top of 1. Sky's trying to get that redirect. Khan, awkward positioning for him. Just going to get it to Foam, who was waiting back as the last man, able to send that one away. Foam now again looking for this dunk, but Sky's able to make the save. This one pops out in the midfield now. Magma unable to find it. Benji looking for that touch. Foam sending it down. Khan looking for the redirect. It's dropped right back down. Foam looking for the shot, but Skies with a great save, and the Drakes defense is holding on.
Yeah, great save there by the Drakes. The Drakes just having really good defense right now, just really good on all sides of the field, playing absolutely insane right now.
You see Benji taking that one towards the net. It's going to go a little bit wide. Going to allow Skies to chase it and send it right back towards the midfield, but a great save comes out. Khan was able to get to it, and again, Foam, that near post defense. The Drakes are just attacking from that corner right now. The Skies just trying to disrupt there. A double commit comes out, shot towards the net. Foam finds the touch. Able to keep things out is now the Bishops. They really have to look to get things out as that one gets cleared right into Magma. Bishops only 2 shots so far. Not really able to get their offense as they would like. As this one's up high, Sky is looking for it. Gonna send that one down to the corner. Bakan. Nice touch from him. You see, follow-up opportunity. Not gonna go their way as Foam is blocked in the midfield. Ball up high. Wolfie and Khan, a little double commit, but Skies with the redirect. He's going to put it in. Skies with the angle. The mechanics are there.
Sky's playing absolutely insane right now. Magma just putting it in, and Sky's going up and getting an insane redirect. Being backwards and just gets a great aerial and insane redirect to just put it in the net.
Yeah, Sky's definitely the big performer here. And now we have to see if the Bishops can, find their answer. It seems like their offense has been pretty stagnant the last 2 games here and haven't really had too much going for them. See this one sent in the corner. Khan trying to turn things around for his team. Wolfie just pushes that one to the corner. Benji looking for the shot, but just going to push that one up the corner. He gets another touch there. Able to drop it right down. Shot opportunity. Magma couldn't quite find it. Sky's popping it up in the midfield there. Dangerous. Wolfie with a nice save. Still hanging around as that one is sent back down. Skies. A lot of time to work with there. A minute remaining. In this game number 5. As this one's out in the midfield. Dangerous ball. It's going to go in. Mistake from Skies. Allows Phone to put that one in. And the Bishops are within 1.
Yeah, the one mistake Skies makes just puts it in the midfield for the Bishops. Not able to control the ball on defense there. And it's going to be a goal for the Bishops off a mistake from the Drakes.
So the Bishops finally able to break through in this decisive game 5. Let's see if they can keep this up as Sky's over the top of one. Right to Wolfie, though, who sends it down towards the net. Magma has to get up to it. He does. A good read from him. Into the corner. That ball's blocked up. Khan dropping it down. Shot opportunity off the post. Sent it. Foam almost able to put that one in. Now Khan on the verge of getting demoed. Magma looking for the shot towards the net, but Foam, another great save from him. Final 20 seconds now. Bishops looking for this goal. They need a one to force overtime. Skies, crucial pop right there as this one's sent down. Follow up, blocked away. In the Bishops corner, Wolfie trying to send that one up. Still up high, but towards the corner. Touch comes out. It's going to pop up. Bishops just have to keep this one up. Shot opportunity towards the net, off the post and down. And the Drakes, they are going to take game number 5, and they are now on match point, Chipmunk.
Yeah, I said Bishops in 7 earlier, but I have to change that up. I feel like with the way the Drakes are playing right now, there is no way the Bishops are winning this series.
All right. Well, we'll have to see. I mean, yeah, with the way the Drakes are playing, they are really solid right now. If you remember on the Bishops team right now, Chipmunk, if you're in their call, what would you be telling your guys that you need to focus on into this game number 6?
Just focus on getting Skies out of the play, because Skies making insane plays here for the Drakes. If you just get Skies out of the play there, then I think you'll be able to take this one and get back into the series and take it to game 7.
All right. Well, we will have to see what is going to happen here. Bishops, 1 game from being eliminated. The Drakes are 1 game away from a rematch with the Samurai. Here we go. Game number 6 here. A demo comes out from Skies. A quick kickoff there. Not sure if that was his intention, but I mean, it might have been there. Nobody was following up for the Drakes, so I'm not quite sure. As this one's out in the midfield, Bishops trying to get started early. Skies sends that one across. Shot opportunity towards the net again. Bishops. 2 quick shots already. As this one's back across again. Pinch goes out. This Magma to Foam. Foam taking off the map. Benji towards the net. Khan has to get a touch. Dangerous ball. Missed touch there. Wolfie is going to own goal in his own net. A terrible start for the Bishops.
Magma giving him what a save after taking a shot, and it goes off the cross or the post, and Wolfie not expecting it to bounce like that, and it just goes off his car into his own net.
Yeah, that's got to be a really tough way to start if you're the Bishops, losing the last 2 games and now starting off early. You're dropping down 2 goals now. The Drakes taking the early lead.
Yeah, it's got to feel so bad for the Bishops. Benji just getting a shot on net, putting it up 2-0 for the Drakes. And the Bishops really got to find a way back here, because if they lose this one, it's the end of their season.
That it is, so we'll have to see if the Bishops, they're really going to have to turn this offense around. You see this one is blocked across and sent towards the net. Blocked away again. Shot opportunity. Out in the midfield. Khan with the passing play. Drops it down. But it's blocked away. Now Skies sends that one towards the net. Looking for it. Wolfie just drops it in the corner. Going to send it by 1. Ball up high. Sent it Foam. Racing to it, but Magwell, great block. Over to Skies again with the redirect. But Khan picking up a savior medal. Trying to turn things around. Bishops really got to look to get this offense going. Is that one blocked away? A savior medal from Magma. The Drake's trying to keep this one going. Ball to the midfield. Foam booms that one down. Could be an open net. Khan just got to touch it in, and he does. The Bishops, they find a goal, and they are right back in this one.
That's the way you need to get started there for the Bishops. Just capitalizing off a misplay there from the Drakes, having no one back, committing too hard, and Foam just clearing it down the field over to Khan, and Khan puts it in the back of the net.
Yeah, Chipmunk, I was a little bit concerned there. It seemed to me like if the Drakes would have gotten one more goal there, it really could have been the end for the Bishops. So I think that goal right there by Khan was probably the most crucial goal of the game, as this one is going to drop in, and now it's tied.
Yeah, good play there by Khan, just getting it past Skies. And as I said earlier, taking Skies as the game is going to be crucial for them. So getting it past Skies and then getting it past the last was definitely a great play there by Khan.
So the Bishops able to find 2 goals in quick succession. Able to tie this one up. Drake's 1 game away from the grand finals. Looking to get this offense going. Skies almost found that angle. But Khan now on the dribble. Right to Skies. Skies pops it up high. Looking to take it over the top. Wolfie just hanging around in the way. Khan on the dribble. Pops that one up high. Wolfie pushing this one down. But Skies going to send it back to Khan. Dangerous ball in the midfield here. Khan able to get another touch out in the midfield. Looking for another one. Khan off the backboard. Wolfie just got to hit this backboard read. Can he drop it in? No, he can't. A tough one there, but, you know, if you're Wolfie, that's going to be one he'll tell you he should hit.
Yeah, it's got to feel bad for Wolfie there, as Wolfie trying to find another way back.
Looks like we got a Rule 1 coming out on the other side of the field. Looks like Khan and Wolfie versus Benji and Skies over here. We have Magma and Foam in a Rule number 1. Let's see how that's going to shake things up here in a crucial game. A must-win for the Bishops. As Khan right into Skies. Was able to read that one. Ball back across. Skies looking for the shot towards the net. Khan just able to get there in time. Ball right over the top of the Rule 1 is that Khan's going to bump Magma off of it. He's happy to bring it back to a 3v3. See if they can find a goal with all 3 of their players on the field.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting there. In the most crucial game for the Bishops, they take it in a Rule 1. And in a 3v3 league, it's definitely cool to see a 2v2 out there in the most crucial situation.
Yeah, definitely a lot of respect from both these teams. As this one is off the backboard, could be an opportunity off the post again. Khan couldn't quite find it, and now the Drakes taking it back. Wolfie puts it in his own corner. Still dangerous though, out in the midfield. A triple commit. Sends that one aside. Benji up high. Magma looking for it, but unable to find that touch as Skies try to stay with it. Khan looking for this one, trying to get in the way. Bumps Benji off of it. Minute remaining now. The Bishops need to win this game. The Drakes trying to end the series and move on to the grand finals. Benji with a nice touch. Looking forward again, but Wolfie blocks it across scented foam, trying to race to it. Back towards Benji Khan. Trying to get to a shot towards net. Wolfie. Good positioning there. He's trying to stay with it, but Benji, he's there first. Foam. Good pop up high. Forces Magma up to it, using all of his boost. As Skies with a great win. Wolfie last man back and had to buy some time. This one's still dangerous towards the net. Skies looking for the redirect, but it's saved away. Ball goes right across the net, but it's not going to go in. Final 20 seconds here of game 6. This ball's up high. The Drakes trying to get this winning goal. They win. They are moving on.
Oh,
The Bishops get a goal. We're going to game 7. This one is blocked off the post. Final 10 seconds now. Bishops looking to push us to a game 7. Foam trying to take it off the wall. Pitches it down. Opportunity. Is that one still up? Skies kept it in his own zone. Dangerous idea. But it goes down, and we've got overtime, Chipmunk.
that was almost a goal there for the Drakes. Skies almost getting in the back of the net, but Skies couldn't find it, and we're in overtime. And if the Drakes score here, the Bishops are out.
A lot of pressure on the Bishop's shoulders. They're going to have to lock down and get some offense. As we see a Khan with an insane flick. It might just go. It does. Khan with a beautiful flick. And we have a game 7.
Great flick there by Khan, getting it over 2. He recognizes Skies is pretty far up, and no one back there to stop Skies' flick.
All right. So game number 7. We're going to restart the lobby quick just to be safe. Restart it one more time. But Chipmunk, we have got another game 7 between these two teams, and what more could you ask for in the losers finals? A winner go home game, and these guys are back at it again. Another game 7.
Yeah, I did not expect the Bishops to win this game 6 here, so it's going to be insane to see if the Bishops can actually come back from the Drakes playing so well and take this series and go to the grand finals.
It's going to be interesting for sure. Chipmunk, do you have a prediction in this one?
That's going to be tough because the Drakes playing insanely well, but the Bishops somehow winning this one here. And as we wait here, I think the Drakes are going to take this one because they still are playing insanely well.
All right, well, we'll have to see. Another game 7 inbound, folks. We've got the Drakes versus the Bishops. Winner to the grand finals. Loser is heading home. Let's get this thing underway. Last time these two teams faced, the Drakes were able to squeak it out in a controversial finish. The Bishops looking to rewrite the script. They're going to have to get past Skies and these other great Drakes players. As Foam putting this one in the offense. Trying to start things out early for the Bishops, but Benji just putting this one up high. Wolfie now off the backboard. Magma, tough read, but a nice clear from him, able to send it to the corner. As that one's now popped up. Skies can't find the touch. Dangerous ball. Still hanging around in the Drake zone. The Bishops, they've got a lot of pressure to start out early, but finally able to get that clear out. It's now Foam on the dribble, just trying to flick that one up. Benji and Magma definitely patient on the flick after the end of the last game. You see a Wolfie with a pass right down. It's going to go in. Foam puts that in, and the Bishops started off first.
Yeah, great pass there by Wolfie. Wolfie just taking it up and flicking it back down off the backboard. 2 players committing there for the Bishops, but it doesn't matter as they put it in the back of the net and take a 1-0 lead in Game 7.
All right. Bishops starting out exactly like they would want in this revenge opportunity. As Sky's taking this one towards the net. Trying to get things going here for the Drakes. Ball popped up high. Magma towards the middle there. Opportunity. Double commit comes out. Foam has to get up to it, but it's blocked back across. As Khan able to send that one down. Foam just trying to get the bully plays in, but Magma right into Khan back towards the net. Touch comes out into the corner, and Demo comes out from Khan trying to open things up here. Might be a shot right here towards the net, but Skies with a great save and able to clear that one out. As this one's blocked across towards the net, Foam popping it up high, looking for another one. Gets it by one. Magma just waiting back. Gonna have to get this booming clear, and he does. Able to send it back. Wolfie trying to get to it, but couldn't quite. It's Benji to Magma. Blocked by Khan. Skies has to get to it, he does. Foam on the dribble. It's got Benji to beat. Can he put it by him? Still in the midfield, dangerous, but Magma able to get out and save that one away, and they are able to stay within one.
Yeah, the Drake's holding on here, getting some great saves, but they really need a goal here halfway through the game. And we still see Drake scoreless. And if they lose, they're out.
Yeah, it's a winner go home right here in Game 7. Pressure is most definitely on as this ball pops up high and is sent away. Out in the midfield, blocked back across. Magma thought about it, turns back away. This one pops in the corner. Benji gonna take it, trying to avoid the demo from behind, but Khan gets him anyways. As this ball's dangerous, Magma doesn't have the boost to work with. He can't find the touch. Dangerous, a little bit of panic from the Drakes. Ball going up, Skies has to get to it off the post. Magma, no boost to work with, but Wolfie, a shot right back, and he's gonna put it in. Wolfie puts it home, and a 2-goal lead now.
That's so sad there for the Drakes, because the Drakes having a couple misses there and having no boost, trying to get the ball out of their side of the field, but the Bishops just getting a great shot there.
It's a 2-0 lead now for the Bishops. Can they hold on, or will the Drakes be able to turn things around? We see Benji, a flick on, just inches away from losing that ball. Able to keep that one out as this one's back up high. Dangerous opportunity. Drake's trying to get some pressure out here, looking for those demos. That ball's back across. Magma turning around for it. He's going to put it home, and we have a 1-goal game with 1:22 remaining.
That's exactly what the Drakes needed. Needed to get some pressure, you know, and with that pressure, the Drakes make Bishops just stutter a little bit. 2 players missing the ball, and the Drakes are now back in the game.
2-1 now. The Bishops, one more goal could just secure him a spot in the grand finals tomorrow night. But the Drakes need an answer desperately. Can Skies, Magma, or Benji step up and give them the goal that they need? A minute remaining. Wolfie now looking for the shot. Skies has to race back, pops it up high. Khan is there looking for the shot, drops it right down. Triple commit comes out from the Drakes, but they've got to go and they've got to put this pressure on as Magma trying to stay in front of it. Ball popped up high. Skies racing back, Foam towards the net. Dangerous ball. Skies trying not to bump his teammate there. As that ball still popped up, Magma has to get to it. Mistouch in the midfield. Leaves some space. Benji has the shot. Can he put it in? Yes, he can.
Oh my God.
30 seconds remaining, and we are tied in Game 7.
Foam just can't get a touch on this as Benji comes up. Foam trying to get a block there, but Benji just clangs it down the field, and we are tied with 29 seconds left in Game 7.
Oh my goodness, folks. What more could you ask for? Game 7, all tied up between these two teams. Next goal may just do it. Final 20 seconds. Shot towards the net. It goes in. Wolfie puts it home, and the Bishops retake the lead.
Wolfie just getting a great shot with 2 players on the backboard. Benji just not rotating back quick enough as Skies just touched the ball and couldn't get back in time.
Wow, so the Bishops retake the lead in Game 7. The Drakes, they need to answer one more time. This ball's up. Opportunity. It is. Magma puts it home, and we're tied again.
This is so insane right now. Magma just putting it up and finding a second touch here as Khan can't get it to it in time. Magma puts it top right, ties it up with 14 seconds left.
Oh my goodness. 3-3 with 14 seconds left, just when you thought it couldn't be done. The Drakes find an answer. Final 10 seconds in Game 7. Magma trying to get one more. He pops it up high. looking for the shot. The redirect. Skies tries to put it in. It goes wide, and that one still dangerous. Going across, and Magma puts it in, the game winner, and the Drakes are moving on.
Dude, I'm standing up right now. Magma, what a great shot. Benji just putting it across. Magma just putting it into the back of the net. Drake's coming back and winning this and going to the grand finals.
Wow, what a series, folks, and what a game between these two teams, all the way to Game 7, and an overtime winner for the Drakes. That that was some great ass Rocket League, Chipmunk.
Yeah, that was insane. I'm I'm speechless right now. Like, the Drakes just came back and won that somehow, being down by 2 most of the game and then just coming back and tying it up with 14 seconds left and scoring a 0-second goal to win the series.
Wow, what a game, folks! And the Drakes are now going to be moving on to the grand finals tomorrow night. What a series! Well played to the Bishops. They definitely deserve to be there, and they performed well themselves. So yeah, the Drakes are advancing to take on the Samurai tomorrow night. That will be at the conclusion of the Prospect League Grand Finals. So stay tuned for that. If you guys haven't followed already, make sure you guys are following. We've got a lot more Rocket League coming at you guys tomorrow, and we've got some more coming in just a little bit. We've got in just a couple minutes. We're heading to our final game of Saturday night. We have got the Dragons taking on the Kings. Another 1v4 matchup with a lot on the line. We'll be back in just a couple minutes, so stay tuned, and we'll be right back. All right, what is going on, everybody? We are back for our final matchup of the night. We have the Dragons taking on the Kings, another 1v4 matchup, uh, another rematch actually in the rival league. These guys have played each other twice in the past week, and they're playing one more time with a spot in the grand finals on the line. It should be another exciting one, Chipmunk. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. Still recovering from that last match, the Bishops and the Drakes, but it should be insane here as we see the Dragons and the Kings. 1 seed versus 4 seed. Kings trying to make an upset here.
Yeah, the Kings they actually pulled off the upset earlier in the playoffs. They took down the Dragons in the first round, 4-2. They were able to pull off the victory, but they dropped to the Kings in the winners finals. The Dragons were able to get the win over Arrival in the losers round one, and now they are here in the losers finals with a spot in grand finals on the line. Chipmunk, before before we get into this one, do you want to make another do you want to make another prediction here on who you think's going to head to the grand finals?
Well, both of my predictions have been wrong tonight, so maybe not, but the the Dragons are looking stronger than before when they lost last time on stream. So I think I might go with the Dragons here, 4-2.
All right, he's going with the Dragons. We'll have to see if we can go with the if the Dragons are going to pull it off. They're definitely looking for their revenge, but the Kings they won the last matchup, so we will have to see. So we're gonna get these guys in to the lobby and get things underway.
Yeah, I'll be doing play-by-play tonight. Austin has recovered his voice from the last match, so should be an insane series here. As we get into this one, we see Astronistic and Rhino Neil on kickoff. Bubbly. Putting it mid. Seath gonna try to put it up here, trying to get it mid. Can't find the touch though. Bubbly. Puts it off the backboard to L's. Just clearing it out. Astro also getting a touch on it. Edwin just clearing it out for the Dragons. Bubbly. Clearing it out as well. Just kind of back and forth gameplay so far. Only 30 seconds into game one.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see who is going to come out with this first goal. Obviously, first goal is always a tone setter, especially in a best of seven. If you can start out strong with that first goal in the first game, you are on the way to a great series.
Yeah, that is true as well. See it. Trying to find the shot there, but Ryan O'Neal saves it. L's trying to get it into the King's net, but can't really get it past the defenders. Edwin trying to take a shot, but can't put the shot on net. Seeth trying to put it mid. He does. Takes a shot on net, and it's just going to go at the cross, or the post, and Bubbly Reaper is going to score for the Kings.
Dude, see it almost just an insane angle, just goes off the post. Ryan O'Neal tried to race out to a Bubbly Reaper. Perfect position, exactly what we expect from him. He started things off for the Kings, and they started off first. So they won the last series, and starting off in this game number 1, it might be a tough series for the Dragons if they can't find an answer.
Yeah, the Dragons might be the 1 seed, but it's still going to be a tough matchup versus the Kings here. The Kings are a really solid team as we see them getting into the winners finals. Couldn't quite scrape out winners finals win, but they're down here in the losers finals trying to make it back. We see Els trying to get a shot. See it clearing it down. Edwin trying to block him out, but stays on the Dragon side. Rhino clearing it. Astro just waiting. Edwin putting it back mid. Els taking a shot, and Els is going to put in the first goal for the Dragons.
Yeah, Edwin has been playing really solid so far. He almost had a really crazy shot to go in earlier. He finds the pass, and Els, with great speed, it would have put it over the last defender. Astronistic didn't look like he had any boost to work with. So the Dragons, they find an answer, and a good start for them as well, keeping things close in Game 1.
Yeah, Els is such a speedy player, just getting over that player so quickly. And just a great player overall. As Astro trying to find a pinch into the net, but just a little off, and Ryan O'Neal gets back in time. Bubbly putting it onto the Dragon side. Els trying to find a touch. Bubbly getting a touch past 1, trying to get it mid. He does. Astro not there before Els. Astro playing it. See it. Has to fix it for him though. Bubbly clearing it down. Els getting a slight touch on it, trying to get it out of his side. Just gonna pinch over to the side. Rhino gonna get a clear here. Gonna try to pass it over to Edwin. Edwin going up for it. Edwin taking a shot. Just gonna go off the crossbar. Els taking a shot as well. Gonna go off the crossbar again. Astro trying to clear it out, but Els right there. Pinching him with Seeth. Bubbly clearing it out. Seeth trying to take a shot. Not gonna get anything. Rhino just gonna pinch you with Bubbly. Edwin clearing it out for the Dragons. Goes up for Rhino. Rhino trying to get a shot on net. Els putting it back mid. Rhino back to Els. Els trying to find the mid pass, but can't. Els putting it back mid. Bubbly there though. Rhino. Seeth gonna try to clear it out, but Rhino right there. Bubbly misses. Open shot for Els, but not there in time as Bubbly gets back. Rhino gonna put it back in, and Edwin gonna take a shot. 2 players commit. Bubbly finds the save somehow, and Edwin gonna try to keep it in. Dragons with some insane pressure right now. Els.
Yeah, that one was super close right there. You saw the placement almost went in, but Bubbly Reaper just enough recovery to get that last touch and keep the Dragons off the board.
Yeah, now King's finding some pressure. Astro trying to keep it in the Dragons' half. 2 players commit for the Dragons there. It's going to be kind of tough to get the Dragons a counterattack here. Bubbly going to send it over to Seeth. Rhino's going to try to clear it out, but Astro on top of it. Astro putting it back mid, but can't find anyone there. Rhino gets some slight touch on it. Rhino finds the touch on it with 10 seconds left. Looking to go into overtime here. Rhino trying to find a mid. He can't. Els puts it off the backboard. Bubbly right there though. Good backboard defense there. Astro just going to let it down, and we go into overtime in Game 1.
Yeah, both these teams pretty much deadlocked. They found their opportunities on both sides. The Dragons have had a couple more opportunities. They've gotten 7 shots. The Kings only with 3. So we'll have to see if the Kings they've capitalized on most of their opportunities as they've done all season. So we'll have to see if they can find one here and bring it out, or if the Dragons can keep their great season going.
Yeah, if the Kings end up winning this one, I feel like it'd be a steal for the Kings and a great win because the Dragons have been putting on shots after shots. And Rhino almost finding a shot, but Bubbly there to save it. Els taking a shot, and it's going to go in for Els as no one is back in net, and Dragons take game one.
Yeah, just Bubbly Reaper trying to get to that one, and you see Astronistic was the last defender there. I think that was See It that just went a little bit too far out of net, allowed for Els to get an easy rolling shot on net, just had to put a little bit of pace to it, and he was able to find the back of the net. So the Dragons, they started out in this game number one with the win, and that, honestly, that is a really good sign if you're a fan of the Dragons in this one. They in their last series against the Kings, they dropped the first two games against the Kings. Both of them were 1 goal games. This one is a 1 goal game here, but the Dragons, they dropped those first two games in that series, but they're able to win the first game in this one, and I think that's really going to bode well as they continue on going into this game number two.
Yeah, the Dragons definitely starting out early, getting great shots on net, and that's definitely a good sign for them as they lost their first series to the Kings in this playoff. And as we wait for them to join back up, we can talk a little bit more. The Dragons having a great play here. They had some great shots, great pressure by the Dragons. You know, found a bunch of pressure. If they didn't win that game, I was going to be very surprised, but they did end up winning the game. So good for them as they get into game two here. Bubbly taking a shot. Astro trying to put it in the back of the net for the Dragons. See it. Trying to get it Bubbly, and he does. Bubbly getting another touch on it. See it, putting it back mid. Bubbly. Just getting a touch on it. Rhino clearing it out. Rhino just trying to keep it on the King's side there. Just kind of stuck in midfield right now, but Rhino gets it into the King's side as the Kings go on a counterattack. Rhino stops it from Bubbly, but unable to find a touch for the Dragons. Astro puts it in the back of the net.
Rhino had a great read right here, but Bubbly Reaper just too much power, and Els, he couldn't find that read off the backboard. That's a very awkward ball to get up too quickly, and Astronistic is going to make him pay on that one. So they were able to take the lead yet again, and we'll have to see though. Chipmunk, they didn't win in that first game, and we'll have to see if they're going to be able to capitalize here and maybe tie the series up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cool one to see here as we see the Kings getting some more pressure. Seath taking a shot, and Seath gets the second one in, top right for the Kings.
The Kings a great start here in the first minute. Bubbly Reaper just over the last defender. Els, nothing he could do there, just last man in net, and Seath perfectly placed by him. He had to put that one in the net, and the Kings 2-goal lead.
Yeah, the Kings definitely trying to take game two here. They saw the Dragons getting some pressure, and they wanted to try it out themselves. And the Kings trying to not lose this one. Bubbly flicks it up, but Rhino right there. Seath blocks out Edwin. Bubbly puts it into the Dragon's side. Els clearing it down. Seath getting a touch on it. Astro has to clean it up though. Rhino taking a shot, but Bubbly right there. Els puts it off the wall, back mid. Els getting a touch on it. Seath keeping possession. Has to 50 Edwin, and he does. Astro versus Rhino. And Astro just gets an insane pinch there. But too far for anyone to get. Edwin just clearing it out to Rhino. Seath gonna have to clear it down. Seath trying to find a shot, but can't. Astro puts it mid to Bubbly. Astro trying to take a shot, but can't. Rhino over to Els. Bubbly down the field. King's getting some great pressure here halfway through the game. Almost finding a shot, but can't find it. Astro taking a shot as well. Els clearing it down. Bubbly last one back for the Kings. Bubbly has to clear it down. Els just keeping it mid. Bubbly clearing it down. Els has to clear it out for the Dragons. Rhino Neal trying to get it over to Edwin. Edwin going too far. Els right there. Astro with a flip reset. Just uses it for a wave dash. Edwin getting a touch off the backboard there. Much needed there for the Dragons. The Dragons trying to find their way back into this game. You know, Austin, what do you think needs to happen here for the Dragons to get back in?
The Dragons, to me, Chipmunk, they're really missing their passing plays. That's what they're known for. If they get those passing plays working, try to find each other in this one, that is what they do best. And when they're assisting, they are with the best of them. So I'm looking for these passing plays, just like this one right here.
Yeah, great shot there, but Bubbly gets an insane save. I don't know how he saved that. Just coming off the back wall and getting an insane save and keeping it in for the Dragons. Rhino trying to get it over Bubbly with the air dribble, but Bubbly blocks him. Seeth clearing it down. L's gonna be the last one, or Rhino gonna be the last one. Seeth just keeping it in for the Dragons. Rhino trying to find a touch but can't. Bubbly just getting a slight touch on it. Trying to keep possession. Seeth puts it up for Astro. Astro, it's gonna go straight down. No one there for the Dragons so far. King's gonna keep it mid. L's just clearing it out. Seeth gonna try to get it mid. Haven't seen much here in the second half of the game. No goals, but the Dragons trying to get back in this one, but with 20 seconds left, the chances are slim for them.
They need to score right here if they're going to want a chance.
And they do. Rhino getting a great shot from L's pass. Edwin just getting it in first. L's putting it over to Rhino, and Rhino getting a great shot.
And that's what I'm talking about with those passing plays. You saw the demo come out and the pass right across, and now they're within 12 seconds.
Yeah, Kings just trying to hold on here. Dragons trying to find their way back in. Bubbly almost getting a shot there. Edwin gonna get it past one. L's keeping it up with 0 seconds left, but the ball is gonna go down, and Kings are gonna win game 2 and tie the series.
Yeah, that was a great performance from the Kings. They really held on there, and they took their 2-goal lead. They stuck with it, and they still had a lot of pressure right there. It seemed to me still though, the Dragons they just didn't have the pressure that they normally have with the passing plays, and it seemed like they were just missing that little. I don't know. I couldn't really quite tell what it was. They were just missing that little extra oomph that they needed to pull that one out. They're just missing those passing plays, just not quite in sync. And the Kings, I think they did a really good job of staying with everything, and they really had a solid performance there.
Yeah, if Dragons can just get some passing plays, it's gonna be strong for them, because the Dragons have some very good chemistry and they just have great passing plays. So it's gonna be interesting to see if Dragons can get that one. As we wait for these guys to join up, about to head into game 3. You know, the Kings really just trying to hold on to this one. Trying to get into grand finals. What do you think the Kings need to do to just keep the Dragons at bay?
I think they need to keep doing exactly what they were doing. They were first to a lot of these balls, shutting down these passing plays that the Dragons are trying to get going. And it just really seemed to me like in that game number 2, they had a really solid game, and they were able to keep all that pressure. And I think if they keep that pressure up, maybe get a demo here and there on the Dragons, keep one of those players out of their rotation. I think the Kings can keep getting their pressure, get those goals, and they'll be able to hold off the Dragons, and might be looking at a rematch with them and the Knights.
Yeah, that's very true. As we get into game 3 here, Dragons versus Knights, basically, or Dragons versus Kings, excuse me. Basically a best of 5 here, as it's 1-1 in the series. Bubbly, gonna receive this one. Great catch from Bubbly and just gets it in the Dragon's half. See it missing a ball there. Astro just getting a touch on it. Bubbly putting it back, trying to find it mid, but just can't get it there. See it. Trying to get it past, but Edwin right there. See it. Putting it back mid. Bubbly getting another touch. Astro putting it right into L's, and Seeth almost own goaling, and it's gonna lead to Rhino getting a goal.
Yeah, just a missed touch here. See it. He's trying to get up early because he saw Els was going to jump for that one, but just a little bit of a missed touch. That's what happens when you're under pressure. And Ryan O'Neal, an easy goal for him. He does not miss those. Season 1 All-Star. And the Dragons, they are starting out things just like they need to.
Yeah, definitely. Dragons starting out quickly. You know, with this fast-paced league, the rival league being GC and up, it's gonna be extremely fast-paced. So stuff like that will happen, where near own goals, because you're going extremely fast-paced.
Yeah, the pressure from the rival league. It's a reason why the rival league had so many saves and so many tough opportunities, because these guys just put on so much pressure week after week and game after game.
Rhino putting it back mid. No one there for the Dragons though. Edwin trying to get it back, but Astro with the clear. L's up for it. Astro gonna try to beat Els, but Els falls through. Rhino gonna be here for it. Puts it back mid. Bubbly getting a touch on it, but Els has a shot and he takes it and puts it in the back of the net.
Yeah, the Kings just making a couple little mistakes here. You see a double commit comes out from Bubbly Reaper and Astronistic, and Els, again, another easy shot, just has to place that one in. He's not going to miss many of those. And the Dragons, they are really, really finding their answer, just capitalizing on these mistakes from the Kings.
Yeah, Dragons definitely finding an answer. As we talked about, if the Dragons can just get some passing plays, they haven't even had to do that so far. Not really any passing plays, but if they do that, I think they'll dominate the series.
Yeah, definitely. If they're capitalizing on these mistakes and they haven't even got their passing going yet, it's going to be dangerous for the Kings.
Edwin trying to get it back mid. He does, but Astro right there to clear it. Dragons getting some more pressure. Els putting it back mid. Rhino trying to find a shot. Can't, but Edwin right there to put it in the back of the net.
Another mistake from the Kings, costly one there. You see Astronistic and see it a little bit too far up. Bubbly Reaper has to race it back, and he tries not to own goal that one, just hoping that shot would have went right into his back, but unable to get there. And now all the Dragons players have scored 1 goal in this game, and we're still just above halfway.
Yeah, I think they expected Rhino to get a touch on the ball there, but he doesn't, and no one on the goal line for the Kings, and Edwin puts in the back of the net. Rhino putting him in for Edwin. Bubbly getting a save. Astro trying to get it mid. Els clears it out. Edwin getting a touch on it, putting it off the backboard. Rhino getting a touch, but Bubbly blocks it out. We can just get it mid here. But the Dragons have already gotten back, and they're on the counter attack now. Kings really need to capitalize on those chances. No one was back for the Dragons at the time, but no one was there to clear it into the mid for the Kings. Edwin getting a touch on it. Astro just clearing it out for the Kings. Bubbly gonna have to be the last one back here. L's taking a shot, basically clearing it out for the Kings here, but the Dragons are just wasting time in this game 3 with a minute left. They're already up by 3 goals. They can just run the clock here.
Yeah, the Kings, they're gonna turn this around and find some offense here because they are just panicking and making a whole lot of mistakes. They're really gonna have to turn it up here and try to get a goal.
Yeah, great bump there by the Kings, but L's there to clear it out. Just no one there for the Kings on offense. Bubbly clears it out, but goes back mid, and Astro has to clean it up for him. Seeth gonna be there. Actually, he won't. Astro goes up for it. Els puts it off the backboard. Els trying to not find another touch, and he does, but it goes to the side. Edwin 15 with Seeth. Seeth has control still. Seeth has control still. Gets it past another player. Els just getting a good touch there. Seeth last back. Has to find a touch, and he does. Edwin keeping pressure in for the Dragons. Rhino doing the same with 15 seconds left. Dragons just playing time. And with 10 seconds left, Dragons are going to take game 3. Rhino putting on the backboard. Els trying to find another goal, but can't. Edwin just putting it up. It's going to go straight down, but Els putting it down, and the Dragons will take game 3.
Yeah, great performance from the Dragons. They pretty much dominated that game. The Kings just didn't have anything going. Only 2 shots out from them as opposed to the 10 from the Dragons. The Dragons, again, as we talked about in their first couple of goals, they just capitalized on every single mistake that the Kings made. And, they may have only made 3, maybe 4 mistakes, but the Dragons were able to capitalize on those 3 mistakes, and you can see it. That was the difference in this game. And, as we head into game 4 right here, the Kings are gonna have to cut down on those mistakes and get back to what they were doing in that last game. Get that pressure going, cut down that midfield, and get back to their style of play.
It is true. The Kings just making a ton of mistakes. The Dragons not even having to do those passing plays as we were talking about. The Dragons just capitalizing off of mistakes, and if the Kings cut down on that, they'll have a solid chance in game 4. Bubbly putting it mid here. Not getting a solid touch though. Rhino's clearing it out. Edwin, last player back, has to clear it out. Els almost finding a shot there. Edwin taking a shot, but it's going to be saved out by Bubbly. Rhino going up for it. Trying to find a flip reset, but cleared out by Bubbly. Bad touch there from Els. Edwin has to try to clean it up. Edwin getting a save there from Astro. Seeth trying to find a shot, but Rhino right on top of it. Rhino trying to get it mid. Not enough boost though. Edwin just putting it to the side. Rhino getting a save there as Seeth was right on top of the ball. Kind of a stalemate so far, but Kings also getting some pressure. Rhino just trying to find a ground pinch there, but can't. And Seeth takes a shot on net. Saved out by Els, but Bubbly takes a shot, and it's going to go in.
Yeah, great shot here. The Kings just putting on some pressure. Edwin was unable to get to that touch there. They really needed that one. Put Els in an awkward position, and Bubbly Reaper just bangs that one in the back of the net. A great start for the Kings. It's looking good in the first minute of this one.
Yeah, Kings trying to tie it up 2-2 in the series. Might be a game 7 here, as the series is very, very, very close. See it. Trying to clear it out. Bubbly find another touch on it. L's just gonna wait here as Rhino takes the ball. Bubbly pumping his teammate a little there. Seeth in the net as well as Astro. Astro clearing it out. Bubbly up for it. Els has to clear it out, and he does. Els getting some good touches. Edwin clearing it out, but Bubbly right there to take a shot. The Dragons are taking a lot of pressure right now. What do you think the Dragons have to do to clean that up?
They desperately need a clear, especially right here. It just seems like the Kings, they're back to their suffocating ways of game number 1 in that demo. They've done a lot of that so far. The Kings have been great on offense. The Dragons, they just need one clear to reset the boost right now.
And the Knights taking a shot. Bubbly Reaper getting a nice shot off of Astro's pass.
Yeah, nice touch here, Edwin. Awkward position again, and Bubbly Reaper just puts it right below him. And the Kings, they're really settling in. They're not panicking at all, and they are taking their time and putting the pressure on the Dragons here. It seems like now on a reset here, we'll have to see if the Dragons can get back to their clears and get back to their passing plays.
Yeah, it just seems like the series is going back and forth because the the Dragons won game 1, but Kings took game 2, Dragons won game 3, and the Knights are looking to take game 4 here. If we keep, seeing that happen, then the Dragons would eventually take game 7. Astro clearing it out. Astro just trying to get it mid. He does. One there for the Kings. Rhino trying to find a clear. He can't. Astro's right there. Astro trying to get it mid. Edwin clears it out. Edwin getting it past the last one, but no one there so far for the Dragons. But Els puts it mid. Els just taking his time here. Excuse me, Edwin is. And that was just a bad play there by the Dragons, and Bubbly's going to capitalize off it.
Yeah, Bully Reaper making them pay for their mistakes. It seems like there's been a lot of mistakes in this one. They really expected Edwin to hit that. Mistakes have turned themselves right around. Edwin makes a couple there. Bubbly Reaper, he's got a hat trick already, really putting the team on his back, trying to tie the series up as we head going on. He's got another one. Oh my goodness, Bubbly Reaper have a game.
Yeah, Bubbly Reaper, great shot from him. See it off the kickoff. Just getting a good touch, and Bubbly just taking a nice shot.
Yeah, Bubbly Reaper, like I said, he's a great player, season 1 All-Star, and he is someone to definitely watch out for on the Kings. He's a real reason why they're here, and they're looking to take game number 4 and tie things up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one here for Dragons to come back from. It's gonna be it's gonna take a miracle for the Dragons to come back here, as we'll probably see the Kings take game 4 here with a minute left. L's trying to find a shot, but just putting it off the crossbar. Astro taking a shot, saved out by Edwin. Bubbly putting it back mid. L's clearing it out. L's getting it past one. See, it's just getting a touch though. Bubbly trying to continue with it, can't. See it clearing it down. Edwin right there. Rhino's just going up for the ball that I don't think was needed, but he is there. Rhino taking a shot, saved out by Seath. Seath getting a touch on it. Bubbly trying to find a touch as well. L's taking a shot, can't find the back of the net as it goes off the crossbar. Seath getting a touch. Bubbly clearing it down. It's basically going to be the end of the game here with 15 seconds left, as Edwin tries to find a goal but can't, as Bubbly clears it out. And with 5 seconds left, Dragons just trying to get a consolation goal here, and it's just going to hit the ground as Kings take game 4.
Yeah, the Dragons so close to getting a goal there right at the end, but just unable to find the back of the net. So the Kings, they returned the favor a little bit there. They saw the Dragons. The Dragons had a really good game 3, but the Kings came right back to their offense, led by Bubbly Reaper, who went off that game, and they were able to sit on those goals exactly like the Dragons did in the last game. And heading into game number 5, honestly, it's anyone's series in my opinion. Both these teams are so evenly matched.
Yeah, Bubbly Reaper going off there with 4 goals, every single goal in that game, and it's basically a best of 3 now as we get into game 5 here. It's definitely a very close series. We've seen every match tonight go to best of 7 or game 7. Can we see it here?
I think it's definitely a solid possibility with the way these guys are playing. A best of 3 now to take the win in this one, and one team's going to grand finals to play the Knights, and the other one's going home. So a lot of pressure right here. We'll see who's gonna come out in this decisive game 5.
Yeah, Kings being the 4 seed, definitely not expected to be here, but they are, and they're taking Dragons to at least a game 6. Bubbly getting a touch on it. Astro now has it. Seeth getting a touch on it, puts it off the backboard. Else just keeping control. Bubbly getting a touch on it. It's going to go off the ceiling. Rhino clearing it out. Bubbly putting it back mid. Astro just keeping possession on it. Clearing it out. Els right there, though. Predicted his touch. Insane pre-jump there from Els, but Kings have possession here. Having some pretty good pressure, but as I say that, the Dragons clear it out. Only a minute into game 5 here, but you know, it's back and forth right now in game 5.
Yeah, it seems to me like the Kings are kind of back to their ways, but it's good to see the Dragons were able to get a couple of clears out and send it down. I think again, if the Kings can cut down on their mistakes, they can definitely take this game. But you know, if they do make those mistakes, like the Dragons, they capitalize on every mistake. So the Kings pretty much have to play flawless Rocket League if they're going to want to beat the Dragons.
Yeah, that is very true. The Kings need to, you know, not make any mistakes here, as the Dragons will capitalize on it. But last game, you know, the Dragons were the ones making pretty bad mistakes, and it led to them losing 4-0 last game. So we'll see what happens here. Rhino taking a shot, but saved out by Astro. Astro just getting it past Els. Astro with 0 boost, trying to get it past Rhino, but gets demoed. Edwin putting it mid, but Bubbly just chipping it up. Rhino taking a shot, but just goes off the post. Seeth getting a touch. Astro just waiting for it here. Edwin trying to find a touch, can't. Rhino takes a shot, saved out. Rhino kind of in a backwards roll 1, but doesn't end up being a roll 1. Astro putting it off the side. Astro calling out his name a lot, getting a lot of touches for Kings here. Els just has 0 boost, not much to do with it. Still back and forth here, 0-0, 3 minutes into game 5.
Yeah, the Kings looking for their opportunity here, and it's going to go in. Astronistic puts it home. Right as you throw it my way, the Kings, they finally break through here. A great shot off the backboard. And you see Edwin just not able to get there in time. Astronistic, he makes them pay. And the Kings, they finally strike first here. And with 2 minutes left, Dragons are going to have to get back on the offense.
Yeah, both players go up for the Dragons, and the Kings just, you know, take a shot. And since there's no one back in net, it's going to find the back of the net. So Kings lead with 2 minutes left in game 5. Astro playing it down. Bubbly trying to find a touch, but Els gonna clear it out. Edwin putting off the backboard. Bubbly has to find a save, and he does. Putting it to Astro. Astro clearing it down. Both Bubbly and Astro up for it. Edwin, or not Edwin, Seeth will be the last one back. Actually, Astro will, and he has to find a touch, and he does. Seeth getting a touch on it. Astro just gonna put it to the side. Seeth puts it off the backboard. Rhino trying to find a clear. Dragons need a goal here if they want to take this one to overtime and not go on match point.
Yeah, the Dragons, they really, really need to get back on the offense. They need one booming clear. That one might help out for sure. They just need to get this offense going, find those passing plays, maybe pick up a demo in net here, throw these Kings off, because the Kings are calm, cool, and relaxed right now. The Dragons really need to disrupt that.
Yeah, the Kings really just taking their time right now. They're playing time since they're up by 1 goal. And if they just play some defense, they will not lose this game and take a match point. Rhino trying to stop that from happening. Both players go up and both players miss. Rhino just putting it top right.
Yeah, the man of the hour, Ryan O'Neal, the player for the Dragons to watch for. That one just going towards the net. Astronistic, I think there was a miscommunication. Astronistic definitely could have saved that, but Bubbly Reaper came across his screen, and he thought he was going to hit it. Miscommunication, and that's the mistakes we're talking about with the Kings.
Almost a great play there from the Kings. One trying to find a demo, but can't find it. Edwin gonna try to get this in for the king or the dragons. Else putting it mid, but Bubbly clears it out. Astro finds a touch, but blocked out by Edwin. Els putting it to Edwin. Edwin trying to find a shot, can't. With 5 seconds left. Dragons still have pressure, but Seath takes a shot on net. It was a slow one. Easy save for Edwin. It's just going to hit the ground. Overtime in game 5, 4 match point.
Yeah, the winner of this game will be one more game away from the grand finals, and that one, oh no, that one's gotta hurt right there. Right off the kickoff to the Kings, just unable to get back to Ryan O'Neal racing around the corner. Bubbly Reaper tried to get to that ball, just couldn't, and the Dragons, they come all the way back. Their score with 20 seconds remaining and take the overtime. You know, that one, if you're the Kings, that one is going to hurt heading into this game number 6.
Yeah, it's very true. Dragons just getting a kickoff goal there. Great 50 on kickoff, and Rhino finds a shot and takes it. Bubbly almost gets a save, but just can't find it. Dragons, you know, on match point now. What do you think the Kings need to do to come back in this one?
I thought the Kings played really solidly in that last game. They just let their guard down a little bit too much in that one, and they really just need to get back on their offense. As looks like I'm about to remake the server real quick, but it just seemed to me like they kind of laid back a little bit too much in that one. They had their lead. And it was a 1-goal lead, and in Rocket League, a 1-goal lead that can go away at any time in that one. So they've got to get at least a 2-goal lead, then they can try to sit on it. But you know, I thought before the last 30 seconds or so, they were playing pretty solidly. So I think they have to get back to that, and they have a good chance to push it to Game 7 for the third time.
Yeah, that's true. 1 goal is definitely not enough in this game. You know, 2 goals is definitely a need. You can't just sit on 1 goal and expect to win the game, because 1 goal is definitely not enough in Rocket League. As we wait for these guys to join up, the Kings just really need to find a way back here. The Kings just need to get some pressure, as they only found 1 goal that game. So pressure would definitely help them find mistakes on the Dragons' half.
Yeah, I think the Kings, if they can get maybe a bumper, a demo here, throw off the Dragons offense here, I think they'll definitely have a really good shot to take this game and push us to a Game 7. But you know, if they lay back a little bit too much like they did in that last game, or you know, if that last game breaks them, it could definitely be a Dragons blowout here. The Kings really have to be careful starting off here. I feel that the Kings need to get the first goal if they're going to want a chance in this series, because that losing a game like that in the final seconds, that one hurts, especially now that you're on match point. So the Kings, they really need to score first in this one if they're going to want a chance, in my opinion.
Yeah, that one definitely does hurt. The Kings need to find a way back here. Edwin trying to find a shot. Els puts it back mid, but blocked out by Astro. Rhino putting it up. Rhino taking a shot, saved up by Astro. 2 players commit. Edwin taking a shot, goes off the post. Els right there, but pinched out by Astro. What a pinch from Astro. Els in an awkward position. Bubbly trying to take a shot, but can't. Edwin puts it off the sidewall. Els right there. Just trying to close the series out now. Not wanting to go to a Game 7. Rhino puts it up. Astro getting a touch on it, but Dragons still have possession here. As I say that, Seath clears it out, but Dragons do actually still have possession. Astro trying to get over to Seath. Seath goes up for it. Both players miss. Bubbly blocks out Edwin. Rhino trying to put it up for Els, but Bubbly clears it out. Astro gonna land on it. Astro trying to get it past Edwin. A minute and a half into Game 6 here, and it's a bit of a stalemate as neither team wants to make a mistake. Kings, you know, if they make a mistake here, it could be the end for them.
Yeah, they've got it. The Kings are playing passive as they definitely can, but it's allowing the Dragons to get so much pressure. The Kings, I think that they need to get back on their offense. like I said, they need to score first in this one to really assert themselves moving on in this game number 6 and potentially to a game number 7. So they really got to get back to their offense and really get this ball out of their zone. Don't allow the Dragons to get all this pressure.
Yeah, that's very true. The Dragons, they need to stop the Dragons from getting a bunch of pressure. Because the Kings, I think they just need to play their game, not be scared of whether they lose the game or not. Because if they play their game and lose, then the Dragons are just a really good team. Edwin, throwing it over to Els. Els trying to find a shot, can't. Rhino right there though. Bubbly has to make a save, and he does. Bubbly gets it past 1, gets it past 2. Astro taking a shot, saved out by Rhino. Astro just takes it back, trying to just keep possession, but Rhino right on top of him. Gets bumped by Rhino. Els trying to put it mid, but Astro just right there. Astro putting it mid for the Dragons. Bubbly trying to get it past. Astro, last one back. Edwin just trying to confuse the defense here. Getting multiple touches. Bubbly. They're playing a bit slow right now, the Kings are, because they're playing a bit passive, they just need to not let a goal go in here with only a minute and a half left. If one goal goes in for the Dragons, it might be the end of the series.
Yeah, I think this game is really looking like a 1-goal game. The final minute 30 here. Whoever scores first is probably going to win this game and potentially the series if the Dragons can put one home. The Kings really need to clear out of their zone. They're just holding on to it too much. They're looking like they did in the Dragons blowout games, to where they're just allowing the Dragons to do whatever they want. They're not pressuring this ball and getting their clears out like they need to.
Yeah, I'm definitely cheering a bit for the Kings here, as I want to see a game 7. That would be absolutely insane, because these teams are very evenly matched. As Edwin tries to get a clear. Rhino on top of it, but Els is the one to clear it out. Els trying to find another one, but see it's right there. Edwin getting a touch on it. A little bit awkward here for the Dragons, but they'll find a clear with 40 seconds left. Next team to score could just be the series winner. Rhino trying to find a shot on net, can't. Bubbly getting a good save, 30 seconds left. Pass over to Edwin. Edwin takes a shot, and Seath can't find a save, and Edwin gonna score.
And those are the Dragons we like to see. Els, the pass back, just able to squeak it by. Actually hits the bottom of the wheels of that defender, and the Kings just unable to get to it. But final 28 seconds, the Kings, they've got to turn it all up here if they're going to want a chance to survive and move on.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier in the series. The Dragons with their passing plays. And Astro actually finding a shot here and tying it up. The Kings really needed that one.
Oh my goodness, that's exactly what we like to see if you are a fan of more Rocket League. Astronistic, over 3 Dragons defenders who are just begging to get that ball out. Astronistic gets the dunk, and with 21 seconds left, the Kings are still alive and kicking.
Yeah, the Kings just holding on to this one with 15 seconds left. Dragons just trying to close this one out. Els puts it off the backboard. Bubbly clearing it out. But still in the Kings half. Actually, I take that back. Seath gonna keep it on the Dragons side. Els takes a shot down the field, and that's gonna be the series. Dragons will take the series.
Oh my goodness, just an unfortunate situation. The Kings just overcommitting just a little bit too much, thinking they could survive in the last couple seconds there, but instead, Els with the long clear, and unfortunately for the Kings, they are going home, and the 10-2 Dragons, the number 1 seed, they are moving on for a date with the Knights in the grand finals tomorrow night.
Yeah, we saw 2 0-second winning goals here tonight. The Drakes getting a 0-second goal in Game 7 over the Bishops, and Dragons getting a 0-second goal in Game 6 over the Kings to take the series, and that was a great series there. Kind of hoping it would go to Game 7, but the Dragons still made it entertaining.
Oh, for sure, and you got to give props to the Kings as well. They had a great season. Even as the 4 seed, they were definitely a great match for the Dragons, and they kept this series close. But that chemistry that they have, just a little bit too much to overcome in this one. So they are going to be heading into the finals tomorrow night. So guys, we've got a lot of Rocket League coming at you guys tomorrow night. So make sure you guys are following. Make sure you guys are tuning in. Everything gets going at 5 p.m. Eastern. It is Grand Finals Day in Nemesis. All of our season champions will be crowned tomorrow. It's going to be absolutely insane. Um, Everything gets going tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. We're starting with the Prospect League Grand Finals. And then after that, we head to the Challenger League Grand Finals, and then we have the Rival League Grand Finals immediately following that. So these teams are going to be ready to go, and it should be another exciting night. Chipmunk, what did you think about all the action tonight, and what are you looking forward to tomorrow?
Well, these last two series were definitely insane. Uh, Almost all of them going to Game 7, but the Dragons just stopping that from happening. Winning in Game 6, but I'm really looking forward to the Challenger Grand Finals tomorrow because the Drakes, getting a 0-second goal in Game 7, that got me out of my chair, so I'm looking forward to another Challenger series tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of great action coming at you guys for sure. It's going to be a good one. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are following. It's going to be it's going to be another good one for sure. And if you guys really want to support us, the best way you guys can do that is subscribe to the channel if you feel so inclined. All the money that you guys donate to us via subscriptions, bits, other donations, it goes right back into the league and making this thing that much better for all you guys. So if you guys feel like you want to support us, you guys can do it that way. Otherwise, feel free to stick around and keep watching. We love hanging out with you guys and super excited to see how everything is going to turn out tomorrow. So we'll be back 5 p.m. Eastern. Hope everyone enjoys the beginning of their Mother's Day and then comes back in the evening for some great Rocket League action. We're going to crown 3 champions tomorrow. So stick around, stay tuned, and we will talk to you guys later.